Hello,
Talking.
This
Yep.
is a test for the stream. Connor?
Yep. Connor Simmons talking. Connor Simmons talking.
Perfect. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to KUGR live on YouTube as we are getting ready for tonight's hockey matchup, which is playing the Washington State University Cougs versus the Eastern Washington Eagles in the last regular season game for both these teams. Last night, we saw the Eagles take a win 6-2 over the Cougs at their home ice, but we are back on the Palouse, here in the Palouse ice rink, getting ready for a home game for the Cougs. Connor, what did we see in last night's game, and what are we expecting in tonight's game?
Well, what we saw last night was just pure dominance. We've said it multiple times. The Eagles won in every aspect of the game, not just the scoreboard, but possession time, shots on net, everything you think of you can win as a hockey team, they won it as a hockey team.
Absolutely.
With that being said, though, and everything coming down, some games have been canceled. USC does not have a game today, and some other Westmont teams, Western teams have won. So with that being said, playoffs are set. It is guaranteed. We are playing the Washington Huskies in Eastern next week. So at the end of the day, they are coming to us to play. They have to go farther road trip than we have to do. But we haven't beat them all season.
Yeah.
But coming into the playoffs, it's 0-0. Nothing truly does matter. I know both teams are excited, and it's Battle of the Apple. I'll tell you right now, is Huskies are taking on the Cougars next week, Friday at 1 o'clock in Eastern.
Absolutely, yeah. It should be an interesting game. First playoff game for the Cougs here. They're going up against UW. And they couldn't have picked a better team to be playing there. UW, a team that they haven't, like you mentioned, they haven't been able to beat them all year, but like you said, playoffs is a completely different brand of hockey. And right now, the Cougs for this game, it's all about getting playoff ready. Pardon me. We talked with Miles Sagan before this game, team captain on this Wazoo squad. And when we asked him if you're feeling playoff ready, he said we're about as ready as we'll ever be.
Yes.
So this game is just about fine tuning some stuff, building some chemistry. But we also, Miles Sagan, when we asked him about that chemistry for that first line for the Cougs, he said that they have the best chemistry in the entire Pacific Division. That's Miles Sagan, Cole Carlson, Ian Gold. They have the best chemistry in this entire division, and hopefully we see it tonight. We saw it last night. They didn't quite break through. Ian Gold was able to pick up 2 goals, but we'll see if they'll be able to break through and pick up a couple goals in tonight's game.
Well, 2 dominant players are out tonight. Speaking of Ian Gold, he is out with an injury tonight. On the other side, Dom Bazarikis is also not playing tonight, with a Max Lazaro for the fight. Obviously sticking up for a teammate, but it's glad he's missing this game than the playoff game is. He's a big, important piece of this Wazoo team. But getting back to the Eastern side of things and everything like that, Scott Kennedy's not going to be in net. It's going to be Sam Brash as they're testing things out before the playoffs. And Coach Lupinoff, he did say, and we saw a lot of it, of aiming away from the glove side, as these Eagles want to slow the game down and everything like that. And a lot of practice upcoming to these weeks has been, especially in 2025, we have seen a lot of it is the PK and power play. He said power play can always be better, but the PK has been outstanding, and everyone at home seeing it as well.
Absolutely.
We're about 10 seconds away from the national anthem and everything like that. I'm Connor Simmons, partner of crime, Smith Slye. We'll be back with you guys at Puck Drop.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have about 5 minutes till puck drop. Again, 5 minutes till puck drop. Please stay with us. You're listening to KUGR Live on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have about 3 minutes, 30 seconds until puck drop. We are in the Palouse Ice Rink here in beautiful Moscow, Idaho, getting ready for tonight's hockey matchup, putting the Washington State Cougars versus the Eastern Washington Eagles. Last night, the Eagles came away with a win in the first game of the series, 6-2. Not the best game for the Cougs, a little bit rough. Carl, how did the Cougs react to that game?
Well, the Cougs, even the Eastern Washington head coach did end up saying in that third period, the Cougs did win. So take away that first period. We said that multiple times, that 4-1 period. The Cougs were in that game. If you take away 20 minutes, obviously you cannot.
Yes.
But the Cougs were still in there. They were very aggressive throughout the whole entire game.
Absolutely.
They were the same team from start to finish. It just happened to be at the very start of the game. They weren't as strong as they were at the end of the game and everything like that. But with that being said, Coach Lupinacci said that the Eagles were very good at their forecheck, going to the puck. Obviously, we know we're a very aggressive team. There's a lot of big hits. And they were just a step behind yesterday.
Absolutely.
Just coming into the game, just a little sluggish, always just a little step behind. And with that, though, it is our last home game here in the Moscow Palouse Arena. And let me tell you, if you're an Eastern fan, if you're a Wazoo fan, you're here at this game. All the fans are wrapped around every part of the ice rink, the boards,
Absolutely.
There's not we couldn't even find a seat. Here's the commentators and everything like that.
Absolutely.
But a very exciting game ahead of us. About 2 minutes till puck drop, and we're excited to get this game going.
Absolutely. Yeah, the ice rink here may not be as large as the one in Eastern Washington, but they have just as many fans here in Washington State.
It only makes things louder.
Absolutely, yeah. The Cougs tonight are rocking their alternate jerseys. They have the red stripe in the middle with the Washington State logo. And then, of course, they have the gray shoulders, gray bottoms with the red buckets. A really beautiful jersey to look at there. The Eastern on their side, they have the all-white away jerseys that they're wearing tonight.
Yes.
But, yeah, no. Eastern, they just did a really great job on the forecheck, just keeping the Cougs behind the whole game, kept them at arm's length the entire time. The phrase that Coach Lupinacci said when we talked to him was they were hearing footsteps. They were constantly on top of
deer in a headlight.
Exactly, yeah. And when we caught up with Miles Sagan, he mentioned the fact that one of the main problems they had last night was they were scared to get hit. Eastern Washington is an incredibly physical team. They're not afraid to lower the shoulder. They get on the ice. They strike fear into their opponents. And that's what happened to the Cougs last night. They were a little scared on the ice. And when you're playing scared hockey, you're playing poor hockey. That's the reality of the situation. So Miles Sagan said the goal for them tonight is to not be afraid to get hit. Go out there, bear down, lower the shoulder on some guys, and just not play scared hockey.
Well, and something I do want to bring up, we'll probably be seeing a lot throughout the stream tonight in the game, is Dom Dezerkis is probably the number one player on this Eastern Washington team, and he's not going to be out skating tonight. And Ian Gold also, but just massive losses right there for both Cougars and Eastern. But then again, you didn't lose Scott Kennedy, but he's not starting in net. So I think those two quote-unquote losses with Dom and Scott Kennedy will get the Cougars over the top, and I would expect a win here tonight.
Absolutely. We are about 30 seconds away here as they are going to do the national anthem and roster announcements. Please, ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. Again, you're listening to KUGR Live on YouTube. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to KUGR Live on YouTube. Rosters have been announced, the national anthem has been sung, and we are almost underway. In net for the Cougs, they have Alexi Cool, and for the Eagles, they have Sam Brash. So it should be a pretty interesting matchup tonight. Two goalies that are fairly talented. We'll see what happens tonight.
It's going to be a very exciting game, just for that's for sure. I'll tell you right now,
Absolutely.
Really packed out crowd from both sides. Both fans are here. It's going to get really loud. Every goal call, every time a team has puck possession, I expect this place to get really loud. As puck drop, it's about to be underway.
First line out for the Cougs. Miles Sagan will be opposed by Sterling Myers, the two-time goal scorer last night. Here we go, folks. Let's get it on. Puck kicks into the Cougar zone. Sam Henry in the corner. He'll fight for it. Paint lines out. Kicks out in front. Just tips over the net. Alexi Cool didn't have to do anything there. Loose behind net. Coming up with it is Sterling Myers. He pushes it on net, trying to put a power move. Smothered by Alexi Cool. And the Eagles already off to a hot start. Well, the face-off here in the Coug zone.
Eagles coming out very fast, very early on. Two good shots, I want to say. One almost tips over right over Alexi Cool's glove right there. Great start for the Eagles as of right now.
19 minutes, 45 seconds left. 0-0 hockey game. Miles Sagan will be opposed by Jared Jelenic in the near faceoff circle. Cougs moving right to left. Eagles moving left to right. Shot from the blue line. Turned out by Alexi Cool. It was tried to get cleared by Robinson. The Eagles push it into the corner here, keeping the zone. Jelenic will get into the far wing. Shot across, never reached the net. Here in the near wing. It's into the corner, loops around behind net. The Eagles come up with it. Sterling Myers into the near corner. He looks to put a power move on it. He's tripped up there, and we'll have a tripping call here. The Cougs touch up, and we'll see who on the Cougs squad will be heading to the bench. 19 minutes, 24 seconds left. 0-0 hockey game, and the Eagles are heading to a man advantage.
We're already 36 seconds in, and Coach Lupinacci did tell us whoever stays out, it's just hockey as it is. Whoever stays out of the penalty box is majority of the time going to win this game, and this is not a great start for the Cougs as they've just been pressed to domination at this point.
Reed Mullen heads to the penalty box. Ian Gold working the door in the penalty box as he's not playing tonight. Van Rayner on the faceoff. In the Cougs zone, the far first faceoff circle. The Eagles will win it. Frank Flood will push it in behind net. Here in the near corner, Robbie Arver will backhand pass it there to Carson Kendall. Behind net, looking for someone to pass to out in front. He tried to put it on net, but it was sealed off by Alexi Cool on the near point. Kicks all the way out to the point here. Frank Flood from the blue line. He's dogged hard by Van Rayner, who has to backhand flip it into the corner, and Robbie Arver will have to clean up for the Eagles, still in the Cougar zone. He tries to put a move on, but he's denied by Colin Keenan. Robbie Arver lost his edge here in the near wing. They're fighting for it. Jack Morello is trying to clear it, and they will get it through center ice. Van Rayner lowers the shoulder there on Cole Best, and the puck now through center ice. The Eagles put it back into the zone. Forecheck just stopping the Cougs from clearing it. Colin Keenan in the zone. Robbie Arver comes up with it, tries to put it on net, but no one was there. Mika Clark here, Mika Clark clears it all the way down ice into the Eagles zone.
18 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first period, about a minute left still in this power play. Good clear right there from Mika Clark.
Good use of the penalty kill there by Mika Clark to clear all the way down, but here come the Eagles, plying a breakout. They'll move through center ice. Lost their handle there. Lucas Robinson for the Cougs will push it back into the zone again, trying to tire out these Eagles as they get a small change. Here in the Eagles zone.
The Eagles almost caught off guard as the penalty was going their way. Too many men on the ice. As Lucas Robinson, good job of clearing it by their bench.
Here come the Eagles past the logo. They'll gain the zone cleanly. Number 16, Bunch. And then far wing. He'll give it back to Bunch again there at the wing. He tries to put a move on. Lucas Robinson is trying to shut him down. He shoves him. Still in the near wing. It's picked off there by Sam Henry, who clears it all the way down ice again. 29 seconds left here in the penalty. Good use of it so far. The Cougars get a change.
Great stick right there by Henry. And this PK for the Cougs has a dominant in this 2025 season.
Here comes Joel Lush for the Eagles. He puts a move on, past the logo, into the zone on the near wing. Shot on goal, turned out by Alexi Cool. They're going for a wraparound. Looks for someone out in front. He has a man. Shot on goal into the chest of Alexi Cool. Peyton Lund tried to get on the score sheet, but Alexi Cool shut him down. 17 minutes, 32 seconds left. 9 seconds left on the power play.
Alexi Cool's already getting close to double-digit saves. He's playing strong right now. As the first save he made coming down in this end almost gets him out of the net. As Luss was able to get possession of that puck and not bouncing on it. We might have had a wraparound goal, and it could have been 1-0 for the Eagles right there.
Hybrid second line out here for the Cougs. Sahovinen will go to the face-off circle. It is won by the Eagles. They have it from the blue line. Shot from well out wide of the goal. Never made it. Colin Keenan here for the Cougs. In the corner wing, he got hit hard by Nickish. The puck on the stick of Sam Thompson for the Eagles at the blue line. He'll take his time here. Move on to the wing. Shot off the body of Sahovinen, never reached the net. Here in the far wing, Sahovinen tries to clear out of the zone, and he will get past through center ice, back onto the stick of number 4.
Power play has ended for the Eagles. Great penalty kill right there for the Cougs. It's been on fire, as Lupinacci has been saying.
In the Eagles zone, forecheck for the Cougs. You just keep it in. Brandon Smith is dogging a man. Behind the net, they'll finally push it through center ice onto the stick of Lucas Robinson here in the Cougar zone. He gets it to Stohoven, who backhand passes it into the zone. The Cougs will get a change, and the Eagles will get a change. Fresh bodies on the ice.
16 minutes, 45 seconds left in this first period. Still 0-0.
Here in the Cougar zone, they'll plot a breakout. Tried to get it onto the stick of number 27, Ryan Brenner, but it couldn't get it on his stick now. The Eagles with the puck. They put a move on in center ice. They'll backhand flip it into the zone. Lucas Robinson there for the Cougs to try and clean it up. It goes on the stick of Joel Lusto for the Eagles. He loses his handle. Miles Sagan pickpockets it away from him. It's loose. No one can see it. In center ice. The Eagles now have it in their own zone. They'll push it through center again. Reed Mullen picked it off. He'll have to push it in, but men were off sides, and the Cougs will have to touch up.
15 minutes left in this first period.
Eagles with the puck in their own zone. We tried to get a lead pass to number 9 there, but we couldn't quite get it. Reed Mullen with the puck at center ice. He'll backhand it into the zone. The Cougs will get a small slight change here, and the Eagles are trying to clear it out. Cam Frederick picks it off in the Eagle zone. Miles Sagan keeps it. On the far wing, he pushes in behind net. Cole Best for the Eagles comes up with it. He's going to try and clean it up. He has to stop and start. And behind his own net. Forecheck is amazing right now for the Cougs. In the near corner, in the Eagle zone. They'll fight for it. It leaks all the way through center ice. Here comes Joel Lusk, who hands it off to Bunch, number 16 for the Eagles. He lost his handle at center ice, and Cam Frederick pickpockets it. Frederick pushes it into the zone, onto the stick of Miles Sagan, who puts a shot on goal, but it went off the defensive body, never reached the net. It's loose on the near wing, kicks out to the point. Sam Henry shot from well out off the shin of Bunch, never made it to the net, and the Cougs are going to have to touch up here and clear it back into the zone.
Great job by these Eagles, offensemen and defensemen, get in front of these shots, not even letting Brash get any shots on net at this point in the game.
Miles Sagan at the blue line here for the Cougs in the Eagle zone. He'll backhand pass to Sam Henry, shot from well out onto Brash, and couldn't go. Here comes Frank Flood for the Eagles on the near wing. He'll push in the zone onto the Alexi Cool, turned out by Cool. Great save there. Carson Kendall on the near wing, puts a shot on goal off the stick of Alexi Cool and kicks into the corner. Behind net now. Frank Flood tries to put a move on. He's finding someone to pass to. He's surveying. He tried to get a pass to someone out in front, but Cole Carlson picks it off. He flips it into center ice, but Riley Yarver is there to clean it up. He pushes it back into the zone. The Eagles have to touch up, and the Cougs have it in their own zone. Mika Clark will take a little bit of time here, move around behind his own net. Gets a pass around to Colin Keenan, still in the Cougar zone. They push through center ice, and Van Rainer's there to push it, tip it into the zone. 14 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first period. 0-0 hockey game. In the Eagle zone, in the far corner, Van Rainer will try and come up with it. He will put a shot on goal. He didn't reach it. On the near wing, Samuli Sahovinen. He's in the corner. He's getting shouldered there by a defenseman. They're scrumming for it along the boards. It finally kicks out. They're still fighting for it around behind net. It's a scrum. It finally kicks out to the far corner. Number 29 for the Eagles. He'll pass it through center ice. Jelenic will tip it onto the stick of Peyton Lund, who tries to stop and start, but a defensive stick by Colin Keenan knocked it away. Good defense there from Colin Keenan. Shot from well out. Off the defensive stick, never made to the net. Here comes number 22 for the Eagles. He pushes it in behind net. Colin Keenan backs it off the boards to the stick of Jack Morrell for the Cougs, who clears it through center ice onto the stick of Samuli Sahovinen, who gains the zone. He got shouldered hard by number 4, Brody Roach.
13 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first period. Still 0-0 for both of these teams.
Forecheck for the Cougs is really great right
penalty,
now.
Yep.
There's going to be a penalty called here against the Cougs. And we'll see who's heading to the box. 13 minutes, 34 seconds left in the first period. 0-0 hockey. And so far, it's been fairly evenly matched.
Well, I just want to say, Alexi Cool's got about 11 saves. And then on the other side of the ice rink, Sam Brash has about 1. But that's only because of 1 shot. Not his fault at the end of the day. And I believe, it's Sahoven going to the
box.
Yeah. I said, see if this Cougs PK can come up stronger once again. As first 7 minutes of this game, 2 penalties is something you don't want to see if you're Coach Lipinacci and these Cougs.
Penalty kill has been phenomenal for the Cougs all year. Miles Sagan opposed by Peyton Lund at the faceoff circle. It's won by the Eagles. They'll push it in behind net. Lucas Robinson and Peyton Lund were fighting for it. Lund will come up with it in the corner, looking for someone to pass to. He moves out to the blue line. Backhand pass it to the wing for Bunch, number 16 on the Eagles. He has nothing to shoot on. No passing lane, no shooting lane. He'll hand it off to the point for Wells, who gives it back to Bunch at the wing. Back to Trenton Wells at the blue line. He'll get a pass to the far wing, which was Joel Lusk. Lusk back to Wells at the blue line. They're just playing catch at this point, trying to wear out these Cougs. Behind net now. They're fighting for it. Reed Mullen trying to take the puck away, but Bunch for the Eagles comes up with it. He skates out to the blue line. Trenton Wells, his partner there. Pass back to Bunch. Shot from well out. It gets onto the stick of Trenton Wells and Jelenic, who puts a shot on goal, turned out by Alexi Cool. Reed Mullen will try and clear it out. It's onto the stick of Joel Lusk. The Eagles keep the zone. Bunch from the blue line. He'll hand it off to the wing for Joel Lusk. He has nothing to shoot on. No shooting lane available. He'll move back out to the blue line and give it to Bunch. Here on the near side. Bunch will try and push him. Too many defensemen for him to get past. He wraps around the goal. He'll hand it all the way back off to the blue line for Joel Lust, who will hand it onto the other side of the blue line for Trent Wells. The Eagles just taking their time, setting up offensive look. Shot from Well out, off bodies, never made the net. Bunch, he has it here in the far corner. He gets hit hard by Lucas Robinson, and the Cougs try and clear it out, but the zone is kept by Joel Lust. Backhand pass onto the stick of Trent Wells, didn't get it on his stick. It leaks in the center ice. The Eagles have to touch up. They'll get a change. The Cougs will get a change, and they'll reset here.
Both teams changing, making subs right now. Great job by the Cougs.
Feed pass for Carson Kendall, who gets his own. Backhand flip to his partner, Robbie Arbour, who wasn't there. Arbour has to push it in behind net here in the corner. Frank Flood's there to clean it up. On the near wing, he'll push it into the corner. It leaks out onto the stick of Robbie Arbour, still behind net. Looking to put a shot on. He tried to push it in against Lexi Cool. Wouldn't go. Cool sealed it off. He'll smother it. Will the face off in the Cougar zone. 11 minutes, 42 seconds left in the first period. 9 seconds left on the Sahovnin penalty.
Well, don't get me wrong. The Eagles are dominating possession time on this, but they're not getting any good shots up at the moment. As right now, the Cougs are just not letting anything easy get past them, just playing disciplined hockey at this point in the penalty kill.
Van Rainer opposed by Carson Kendall on the near faceoff circle in the Cougar zone. It's won by the Eagles. Robbie Arbour tried to put a wraparound shot on. It was just wide of the net. Wyatt Perry is trying to clear it up. He got shouldered hard. Robbie Arbour, the big man, laid him out. In the corner now, behind net. Pass out in front was Carson Kendall. No one was there. It's cleared out by Jack Morrell. The penalty was killed, so we will have icing now, and it's going to be brought back into the Cougar zone. They won't be able to get a change. There's going to be some tired bodies out there for the Cougs.
Just poor timing right there, as it just happened to be so Hopeland was coming out as Morrell was clearing. Just one of those things that doesn't add up equally for both sides, but coming back to the near side for the faceoff circle in Cougs zone. Cougs looking to get some subs pretty soon. Get a little clear that's not icing and get off as many men are tired.
Rayner opposed by Nickish in the near faceoff circle in the Cougs zone. It's going to be won by the Cougs. Sam Henry will clear it, try to clear the zone, but it was kept by the Cole Best for the Eagles. Here in the corner, Eli Nickish in the Cougs zone. He'll move around, pass it all the way out to the point. Pass into the corner for Eli Nickish was a bouncing puck to get on his stick. Number 7 for the Eagles. He's dogged hard by Sam Henry in the corner. He has no one to pass to. He'll have to leave it for Sam Thompson, who picks up on the wing. He gets shouldered hard by Van Rainer. And the Cougs come up with the puck. Jack Morrell. He finds number 26 on the Cougs. B. Borland. He'll push it into the corner. Behind net. The Cougars get a change, and the Eagles are going to claw a breakout here.
10 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first period. Goose egg still for both of these teams.
Cole Best gets the puck. He dumps it into the zone. Behind net. Colin Keenan for the Cougs is there to pick it up. They try and clear it, but the zone is kept by Sam Thompson by the Eagles. Shot on goal, well wide, never made it. And it leaks all the way into the near wing. Brody Rhodes tried to play. He got shouldered hard by Brandon Smith. And Sahovnin behind net will put a move on, shake off the defender, but the puck is poked away from him. Still in the Cougar zone. The forecheck for the Eagles is just relentless. On the stick of Brandon Smith now in the Cougar zone, who finally gets into the neutral ice, and the Eagles have to touch up again. Joel Lutz tried to bring it in. He was denied by Samuli Sahovnin. Colin Keenan in the Cougar zone now. He'll try. He'll have to stop and start. Take his time here. A lot of breakout with his partner, Mika Clark. Keenan with the puck on the stick of Brandon Smith, who tried to dump it in the zone, but didn't get his full stick on it. And the Eagles dump it into the zone. They'll get a change, and the Cougars are going to have to try and get it out. Colin Keenan in his own corner. He has to stop and start. Shake off the attacker. Behind his net now. He'll take a little bit of time. Calm the game down.
9 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first period. Dominated by the Eagles so far.
Joe Lust stole a pass there, pushing in, shot on goal, and swallowed up by Alexi Cool. What a great save. What a great scoring opportunity for Joel Lust, but Alexi Cool just denied it.
Alexi Cool having a great start to this game as we're halfway through the first period, and like I said, it's been dominated by the Eagles, but still tie game at the end of this day. Cougars got to find a way to stay out of the penalty box and get something going offensively.
There was a miscommunication there. Pass for Ryan Brenner. He was heading off the ice, didn't get it, and it was picked off by Joel Lust, and he had a possibility to put it on the net. Face off in the Cougar zone. It's at their feet, picked up by Lucas Robinson. For the Cougs, he'll ring it around the boards, trying to find Cole Carlson. And he does, through center ice. Carlson now, he'll gain the zone. On the near side, find someone to pass to. The pass went off a defensive stick, but the zone is kept by Lucas Robinson. And Miles Sagan, who gets it to Carlson. On the far wing, Carlson looking, surveying, putting a move on. On now in the near corner. He'll have to backhand pass it to his partner behind net. On goal, turned out. Another shot, turned out again by Sam Brash. The blow to play dead. It looked as though the goal might have come off its pegs. And we'll have a face-off here in the Eastern Washington zone.
Just about 9 minutes left in this first period. Poor luck right there as the Cougs were dominating. Finally getting some shots up on Brash, as not a lot of shots have happened this first period for the Cougars, but 3 opportunities right there, and they almost get it to go.
Absolutely. The first line out here for the Cougs. Miles Sagan along with Cole Carlson. Miles Sagan on the face-off. They'll take their time here and sort it out. taking their time. They'll talk it through. Still waiting to drop the puck. And they will. It's won by the Cougs. Cole Carlson will backhand pass it on the stick of Sam Hembry, who has to backhand pass it into the corner. Loose along the far wing. Carlson's fighting for it. And here come the Eagles now. They pickpocket it away from him. Frank Flood with the puck now on the near side. He'll push into the zone on the near wing. He'll have to dump it around behind net. In the corner, Robbie Arver tried to clean it up, but didn't get it on his stick. It's at the glove of Alexi Kuhl. He'll put the glove over it, melt it down. 8 minutes, 47 seconds left here in this game. 0-0, and we'll face off in the Cougar zone.
Just great smart move by Kuhl right there. As a bouncing puck rattles to him, and a lot of people don't know what's happening. Is a bouncing puck means a dangerous puck in that situation, especially if you're a defender. Great job by Kuhl by just settling the game down.
Absolutely. Van Rainer on the face-off. Opposed by Carson Kendall. It's won by the Cougs. Wyatt Perry, the defenseman for the Cougs, behind his own net. He tried to clear it out. It bounces off bodies. And Robbie Arver for the Eagles comes up with it. Pass to someone out in front was Frank Flood. Put a shot on goal. Wouldn't go. Number 26 for the Cougs. He tried to clear it, but the zone was kept by Adam Pellerin. Loose puck. Robbie Arver puts a shot on goal. It was deflected out loose, cleaned up by the defenseman. Shot on goal from well out. Turned out again by Alexi Kuhl. 2 great saves. Carson Kendall around behind net. Pass out in front, was trying to find his man, but it was picked up by Jack Morrell for the Cougs, who gets it. Here to number 26, who plays it off the boards into the Eagle zone. We'll have icing. Yes, we will. It'll be brought back into the Cougar zone. 8 minutes, 15 seconds left. 0-0 hockey game in the first period.
It's not a great play right there. You got to be smarter than that. You got to be a little lighter on the clear and everything like that. As you can tell, these Cougs are tired right now, and the icing is not going to help that anytime soon. It's shot after shot, pressure after pressure right now for the Eagles, and they're sooner or later a shot's going to go in.
Eventually, the levee will break. Van Rainer on the faceoff. Opposed by Eli Nickish, won by the Eagles. Sam Thompson put a shot on goal. Went off the defensive stick, never made the goal. Loose puck here. Eagles will keep it at the blue line. They'll push it in behind net, trying to find Eli Nickish, but he couldn't break off the defender. They kooks him up with it. Try and clear the zone, and they will. Leaks all the way into the Eagles zone. Will we have icing? No, we will not. Jack Morrell trying to get the puck, but Frank Flood for the Eagles has it in his own zone. Take a little bit of time here. Try and find someone to pass to, just wide of the man he was looking for. In the Cougar zone, Mika Clark will clean it up along with Colin Keenan, who tried to backhand pass it out, but it's picked up by Sam Thompson of the Eagles. That pass picked off by number 27, Brian Brenner. But Brody Roach kept the zone for the Eagles, and it's passed around into the far wing. The Eagles with the puck. They're pushing in behind net. They'll try to get a pass out in front, but it kicked off the iron. Samuli Sahobin now for the Cougs. He'll move through center ice. Poke checked away from him. No, he keeps his handle on it. Doing his best. He has 2 defenders trying to take it from him. He has it around behind net. Pass out in front for Mika Clark. Shot on goal was turned out. Shot again from Samuli Sahobin, just wide of the goal. Never made it. Colin Keenan at the point. He keeps the zone. On the near corner, the Eagles are trying to clear it out. They're fighting for it. They're scrumming for it. The near wing. They put a shot on goal. Turned out off the stick of Sam Brash.
7 minutes left in this first period. Still 0-0 for both of these teams.
The Cougs just, the forecheck, they're taking a page out of the Eagles' book, keeping it in their zone. And the Eagles are looking a little tired, trying to get it out. Sam Thompson with the puck now for the Eagles, around behind his net. Trying to slow down the game a little bit. Try to clear it. And it finally does. It leaks all the way into the Cougar zone. Number 24, Cole Carlson, he has it. He gets it off to the boards through Reed Mullen, who pushes it through center. He has Cam Frederick. Cam Frederick on the jet. Sam Brash comes out to play the puck out of the crease and tips it away from Cam Frederick, who would have had a one-on-one opportunity. Lost handle there. Miles Sagan picks it up in the Eagles zone. He puts a shot on goal. No, he's turned up a defensive stick. Picked up his own rebound, put another shot on goal. It was turned out again. Loose puck behind net. Kicks on the stick of an Eagle. Will blow the play dead. There might be a penalty here. We'll see.
Sam Brash playing a high level of hockey right now. As high risk, high reward right there. Him coming out the net. He does get the reward part of the high risk, as my oh my, coming out of the net that early on, right there, meeting Cam Frederick in the middle, but he gets a tip towards the board and is able to get back in the net.
It seems that there was a problem with the posts for the goal.
It's happened twice
problems.
now, yeah.
Yeah. So no penalty. Miles Sagan on the faceoff on the far faceoff circle in the Eagles zone. Cougs moving right to left. Cougs win it. Shot on goal. Glove down by Sam Brash. Reed Mullen from the blue line tried to snipe it, but Sam Brash saw it all the way.
6 minutes and 10 seconds left. Good job by Reed Mullen there. Getting the shot up on that. Start testing Brash, but Brash sees it very well and gloves it down.
Miles Sagan opposed by Sean Smith. Deja vu. Face off one by the Cougs. Back to Reed Mullen. Shot on goal again. Glove down. You talk about deja vu. I just saw the same play twice. Wow.
It just tips out to Reed Mullen again, and same shot, same result, I guess you can say, but you never know. A tip here and there might be able to get something going, but Eagles are able to make a change right there with Brash covering the puck.
We'll see if we see it again. Third time's the charm. Miles Sagan against Cole Best there on the faceoff. Won by the Eagles in their own corner. They'll play it off the boards through center ice. They have Trent Wells, who puts a shot on goal from the blue line, swallowed up by Alexi Cool, who saw it all the way. 0-0 hockey game, 5 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first period. And we'll have a face-off here in the Cougar zone.
Alexi Cool hits the lucky numbers. The 555s are on the first period clock. And my, oh my, Alexi Cool is getting close to 15 saves already. Wish we had a shot counter because he's stopped a lot. Almost double with Brash right now and staying strong. It's still 0-0.
Van Rainer opposed by Jelnick in the near face-off circle in the Cougar zones. Won by the Eagles at the point. Number 29, shot on goal. Loose puck picked up, and Peyton Lund buried it. Picked up the loose puck and fed it into the goal. No chance for Cool to stop it. And the Eagles break the ice late in this first period.
Well, I do believe Trenton Wells just found himself in an empty spot, really open, as I think there's miscommunication on the Cougars' face-off right there, as he found himself wide open in a rebound, finds Alexia Cole bouncing towards the opposite side wing, and easy cleanup right there for Payne Lund.
Absolutely. 1-0 hockey game. Eastern leading it. Miles Sagan will be opposed by Sterling Myers. The face-off is won by the Cougs. They'll bring it back into their own zone. Colin Keenan, he has the puck. He handles it. Takes his time here. Plots a breakout. He got slashed hard there by Sterling Myers. No call. Colin Keenan still with the puck. He'll have to backhand pass it to Miles Sagan in his own zone.
5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first period.
Here comes Miles Sagan. Past the logo on the far wing in the Eagles zone. Looking to put a power move on. Put someone out in front. No one was there. Eagles pick it up. They'll clear it. Into center ice. George Lennox turning on the Jets, trying to pick up that puck. Will he get to it? He's opposed hard by a defenseman, Colin Keenan. Jellick has it in the corner, looking for someone out in front. He'll take his time. Pass across ice to Peyton Lund on the other wing. Shot, blocker saved there by Alexi Cool. What a save. In the corner now. Sterling Myers with it. Look at pass out in front to the Peyton Lund stick, but he couldn't get his stick on it. Picked up here by Jelenic. Close in goal. Puts a shot on to off the leg of a defender, Miles Sagan. And the puck is now cleared on to Miles Sagan's stick. He has it in the near wing in the Eagles zone. He has no one to pass to. He'll have to kick it out onto the stick of Ryan Brenner. Didn't get it. Ryan Brenner tried to push into the zone, but it's picked up by Eagles. They'll push it past the logo all the way into the Cougar zone where we have icing. No, he will not. Wyatt Perry with the puck in the Cougar zone.
4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first period. Massive hit on Brenner. And a penalty is called because of it.
Wyatt Perry lost his stick there. They'll call tripping. And it looks like an Eagle will be heading to the box. Robbie Arbour, number 2, the tallest and heaviest member of this Eastern Washington team, will head to the box. The Cougars will have a man advantage with 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first period in this 1-0 hockey game that the Eagles lead.
And Lupinacci told us right before 20% on the power play this season. He wants to see you go up, and this is a good chance to do it right now. It's their first time on the power play with 4 minutes, 30 seconds left and down 1-0. This is a must need right now for the Cougars. Get back into this game.
Van Rainer opposed by Sean Smith in the Eagles zone. Faceoff is won by the Cougs. It was trying to get on the stick of Cole Carlson, but it was a bouncing puck. He loses control and gets pushed out of the zone. The Cougs have to touch up. Miles Sagan, his first line out here for the Cougs. They're looking to plot a breakout into the zone. Sagan puts a move on, shakes up the defender on the near wing. He has it. Shot on goal off the body of Sam Brash, still in play. Sean Smith will come up with it. They'll blow the play dead. We'll see what they call here.
I believe the puck went out of play. Can't be too confident about it, though. Or maybe the net. Yeah, the goalpost came undone again. As we might have to look at that. As I believe in the next intermission, we're probably going to have some mechanical guys go out there and check it. Or maybe Brash is doing something on purpose. You never know.
Someone not doing their job on the mechanical team. Van Rainer on the faceoff. It's won by the Eagles, but it's picked up by Cole Carlson. Out in front, put a shot on goal. So turned out by Sam Brash. He said no. Puck is cleared out by the Eagles all the way down ice. The Cougs are going to have to clean it up again.
A minute 30 left in the power play and about 4 minutes left in this first period. Eastern Washington up 1-0.
Sam Hembry hands it off to Cam Frederick, who tries to clear it into the zone, but it was picked up by an Eagle who pushes it all the way back into the Cougars zone. Sean Smith with the puck. Miles Sagan will stick it from him. He'll move it through center ice. On the stick of Van Rainer, who gets it to Cam Frederick, who dumps it into the zone. In the near corner. Cleared all the way down ice. 1 minute, 3 seconds left on the power play.
30 seconds cleared just right there from 2 of those clears for the Eagles. Great job by them on this PK.
Cougs looking a little tired. Samuli Sahovinen with the puck now. He'll move it past the logo. He'll gain his own cleanly. On the near wing. He got shouldered hard by Brody Roach, who hit him into the boards, finished him off. They'll scrumming for it in the corner. Samuli Sahovinen, along with Ryan Brenner for the Cougs and Brody Roach. Jelenic pickpockets it, clears it all the way down ice with 35 seconds left in the power play. Off the stick of Lexi Cool. who tries to get to Sam Hembury, but it's picked off by Jelenic. Shot on goal, blocker saved by Alexi Cool into the corner. Brandon Smith for the Cougs. He'll clean it up. The Cougs will take their time here, try and clear it through the zone. Brandon Smith tried to get a pass off the leg of a defender, and it kicks all the way onto the stick of Reed Mullen. Still in the Cougs zone. They're struggling to get it out.
Well, the Cougs penalty kill is amazing, but their power play is just looking really sour right now.
Lucas Robinson for the Cougs. He moves to center ice. In the Eagles zone. Ryan Brenner has it in the corner. He gets all the way back out to Robinson from the point. Shot on goal turned out by Sam Brash. Out in front. Shot on goal. Never made it to the net. Mika Clark kicks it out to the point for Reed Mullen, who hands it back to Mika Clark in the corner. Push out in front, but no one was there. They were off getting a change. And here come the Eagles, catching the Cougars in their change. Picked up here by Reed Mullen in center ice. He's fighting for it. They'll try and get into the zone. They will. Miles Sagan gets the puck to Cole Carlson on their. He toe drags out in front, tried to put a move on. Turned out by Sam Brash. He denied him. The Eagles trying to clear the zone. And here they have Eli Nickish in the Cougar zone on the near side. Pass out in front. It was deflected off of the stick of Alexi Cool. Shot on goal, and that went off the pipe. In the corner now, Cam Frederick with the puck. Around behind net. Trying to clean it up for the Cougs. 1:44 left in this game. Pass picked off there by Adam Pellerin. Shot on goal, well wide of the goal. Here in the near wing in the Cougs zone, they're trying to clean it up. Cole Carlson will try and push on the stick of Cam Frederick. Yes, he does. In the Eagles zone on the near wing. He has no one to pass to. He has no friends down there. Out to Cole Carlson onto his stick. Didn't quite get it. The Eagles try and clear it, but its zone is kept by Mika Clark. Shot through bodies, through a screen, almost made to the net, not quite there. It's cleaned up by Cole Best for the Eagles, who pushes it off the board, almost hit the net, but it's still in play. Loose in center ice here. So Hogan will clean it up.
1:10 left in this first period, and Lexico still staying strong. Cole Carlson almost ties this game up with the ESPN Top 10 Play of the Week right there, but still stuck at 0 for the Cougs.
The forecheck for the Eagles, just preventing the Cougs from getting out of their zone. Ryan Brenner, he's getting pushed against the board. They're scrumming for it. Joel Lusk just absolutely bullying him along the boards. Mika Clark finally takes it away at the goal line in his own zone. He'll backhand pass it around for Colin Keenan. 47 seconds left.
The clock is ticking, and the seconds are just going down in this first period. 1-0 game still for the Eagles, and they're pressing it right now.
Puck is still loose here in the Cougars zone. Mika Clark will play it off the boards, but it's picked off by Bunch. Dawson Bunch, pass out in front. No one was there. It leaks all the way into the stick of Miles Sagan in his own zone, who will flip it onto the stick of Brandon Smith. He tried to, but didn't get it. Trenton Wells for the Eagles in his own zone will clean it up.
Less than 30 seconds left. Let's see which team pushes it.
Here come the Eagles. Dawson Bunch puts a move through the leg of a defender. They keep the zone. Dawson Bunch in the Cougar zone on the far wing. He's trying to push in. He's at the goal line in the corner. He gets shouldered hard by two defenders. Loose at their feet. They're still fighting for it. Coming up with it. And they're fighting for it again. They go from scrum to scrum. Still trying to get this puck with 1 second left. That'll do it for the first period, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 in favor of the Eagles as Peyton Lund picked up a loose puck, scored it, and got the Eagles on the board. Connor, what did we see in that first period of action?
Well, something I want to see improved is obviously the Cougars are playing really way better hockey and everything like that, but they got to get it out of their zone. They got to find a way to get their puck possession going. Absolutely. But the reason why they're not, the reason why these Eagles are getting so many good opportunities and good shots on Alexia Cool is having a great performance right now, even though he let up that one goal by Peyton Lund, but it's the passing. The passing has just been, I don't even want to say this word, but horrific.
Absolutely.
They're just giving them opportunities. One pass to another leads to an open shot for an Eagle. It's Coug Eagle somehow. It's supposed to be Cougs all the way through and forward, but the passing has to be better. I know Coach Libonacci is going to go in there and tell them, Lexico having a great game. I do see a better effort by the defense so far from the Cougs right now compared to yesterday. And on the Eagles side, it looks like a totally different game plan depending on your goalie. Sam Brash is more of a get it out and send it instead of Scott Kennedy the night before was slow it down.
Absolutely.
But a great first period right there. 1-0 hockey. The close games are the ones you want to call right there because that's just amazing hockey. Again, Washington State trying to get their first win against Eastern. We'll see how the second period goes.
Absolutely. Yeah, like you mentioned, I mean, the Eagles, their trademark forecheck, they were just keeping the Cougs in the zone, not letting them leave. But then, of course, we also saw the Cougs take a page out of the Eagles' book. They had a pretty solid forecheck, and if you can't beat them, join them is the main thing we say. If it's working for them, you got to at least try it out. They went in there, had a really great forecheck. There were a couple times where the Eagles couldn't quite get it out in their zone. But as good as the Cougs are, the Eagles are 10 times as better. There are times when the Cougs are trying to build some momentum and they just get broken down. You want a good forecheck kills teams, and Coach Bonacci mentioned that the forecheck just killed them in last night's game, and it might be doing it tonight, but they're doing the same thing for the Eagles.
Well, no doubt about it. Puck possession has been dominated this whole entire weekend by the Eagles. It has been a little bit better today as the Cougs are fighting back a little bit more, and their aggression isn't much as theirs, it looks like, for the Eagles, and the Cougs are hitting them right back in their mouth and everything like that. But coming in the second period, I do want to see more offensive plays and everything like that. Going into the penalty boxes, if you're the Cougs and the Eagles, stay out of there.
Absolutely.
Even though three power plays did not hit in this first period, and it's a 1-0 game,
They will.
one of these power plays, one of the dams going to break. Is there's going to be a shot. When you have more men on the ice compared to less men on the ice, something's bound to go wrong or right, depending on which team and which side of the bench you're on. But I'm excited for the second period.
Absolutely. 1-0 here. Eagles lead it as we are getting set for period number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to KUGR Live on YouTube. Please stay with us.
Welcome back to KUGR Hockey, as I'm Connor Simmons with my partner in crime, Smith Slye, as we're about a minute away from the second period puck drop, and boy, are we excited in a 1-0 game. Eastern leads. Smith, what's some stuff we got to learn about both these teams coming in the second period?
Well, I mean, look, you guys say off the bat, much different game than last night. Of course, it's a lot tighter. By around this time last game, it was 3-1. The Eagles were kind of starting to run away with it a little bit. But the Cougs are able to hold them 1-0 in this period. And, of course, what we want to mention is the fact that for both these teams, but mainly with the Cougs, you're missing Max Lazar, you're missing Ian Gold. Those are two guys who are crucial to your team. Without them, it's really hard to get these lines to be able to work together to be able to get something set up. And that's what we saw. The Cougs are having to do some combinations, put guys on lines that don't always play together. And you saw it where there was some uncoordinated hockey, a couple broken plays, tries where they were trying to get in, try and get something set up, and they were not connecting with the passing. You mentioned the passing was horrific, and that's what you saw. It's just broken plays because it's a team. It's a Cougars team that's not at 100% right now. They're missing a lot of guys. They're trying different combinations. And if you were going to do it, you would want to do it now. Last regular season game, you're going into playoffs. You know you're going to be playing against UW.
100%.
Work out the kinks right now. Build up some chemistry among a bunch of these different guys, and just get yourself into a situation where you can go out for UW and play them no matter who's on the ice and win that game.
When we talked about it, both teams missing some guys, and all it takes is one guy for four lines to change.
Absolutely.
And both these teams, I think in the first period, were doing a little bit of learning, getting to know each other a little bit more as you are teams, but playing on the line with somebody is totally different, and just learning these guys' skills and exceptional stuff and everything like that. But both teams learning. I expect some more upbeat, aggressive hockey, some more shots, honestly. I know there's a lot of offense, but some more shots. And I expect to be at least 2+ goals coming in the second period and an exciting third period. I can tell you that right now. As puck drop is about to get underway, as Cougs are going right side on television screen and the Eagles are going left on the television screen. Puck drop's about to be underway in about 30 seconds.
Absolutely. I mean, remember when we talked to Miles Sagan before this game, he mentioned that one of the main problems in last night's game was that the Cougs seemed scared to get hit. They were like deer in headlights out on the ice.
Yep.
And we see you can tell on the ice in that first period that was kind of the case, but it looked a little bit better than it did last night. They were a little more aggressive. They were low on the shoulder a little bit more, but they can always be better. They need to be a little bit better about it in the second period. I think in the second period, you're going to see the Cougs start to figure things out on those lines, those different combinations, and they're going to be successful a little bit more.
As puck drop is underway and the Cougs are looking to give this crowd something to cheer about. Hembry finds the puck in the back zone right behind the net. Puck already cleared. Slap shot from number 4 of the Eagles. Cleared away by Alexia Cool. Great pad right there. Scrumble on the boards for the puck on the left near side. Stolen by a Cougar. Cole Carlson gets this puck stolen right back. Finds Eagle right in front. Oh, Peyton Lund. Mia Mai just a hair away from getting on his stick and a great shot. Miles Sagan bringing it up the ice. Miles Sagan all by himself. Looks to go once again behind the net of Sam Brash. Sagan fighting a defender off, pounded against the boards. Cole Carlson gets the puck though. And then from the net, Miles Sagan almost gets a one-time shot. Fredrickson sends it back behind the boards for Sagan. Sagan looking around, sends it out to Hembry. Reed Mullen, I believe. Reed Mullen, bad shot, hits off a Jelenik skate. Reed Mullen still fighting on the boards right next to the Cougar bench on the far side. And stolen away by Eagles. Number 4 right there is Brody Roach. Stolen right back. Miles Sagan goes for a wrist shot. Just good stick right there by Brody Roach once again as it goes high and up into the nets.
Good scoring opportunity there for Miles Sagan. You're starting to see a little bit of chemistry starting to build in on these alternate lines. Cam Frederick was behind net, fed it through the leg of a defender onto the stick of Miles Sagan. So there's some good opportunities like that. Some other good opportunities for the Eagles back on the other side of the ice. Brody Roach had a slap shot from well out. They tried to get it past Peyton Lund. Didn't get on his stick. Could have scored that one. 18 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first period. Still 1-0. And the Cougs looking hot in the start of the second period.
So Hovind going into the circle for the face-off as it is on the far side in Eagle zone. Onto the net of Brash. Wasn't probably expecting that. Trying to find somebody's number 18. Slammed against the board. Stolen right back by Sahovinen, though. Kept in the zone by Ryan Brenner. Eagles get it right back, though. Colin Keenan with a steal. Just looks to retreat it. Colin Keenan skating around. Tries to send it up. Kept in. Great job right there by Brett. Back to the Eagles is number 19. Joel Lusk. Passing around to the point. Slap shot looks to go. Nothing. Does not get to the net. On the boards is the Ruffle. Sahovin's in right there. 3 Cougs against 1 Eagle. Still scruffing against the boards.
18 minutes left here in the second period.
Back to the point is Joel Lusk. Swings it around to number 11, Cole Best. Cole Best battling against Colin Keenan, and a penalty is called, I believe is
that sticking?
Yes.
So we'll see who goes to the box for this. It might be an Eagle.
It is going to be an Eagle.
We got 17 minutes, 57 seconds left. Here's Dawson Bunch, number 16. We had a couple good opportunities there for the Eagles. Broke into the zone. The Cougs are doing a good job of keeping it on the board, just shutting down these opportunities for them. Still 0-1. Eagles still lead it. And the faceoff's going to be brought into the Cougar zone.
And we talked about it. If you can score on this power play, at one point the dam's going to break for one of these teams. This is a good chance for the Cougs to tie it up. Frederickson on the zone circle on the near side in Eagles zone. Won by the Eagles. Clears out to Miles Sagan on the point. Sagan bouncing puck. Here comes Peyton Lund of the Eagles looking to get once again in. Oh, another penalty is going to be called on Wells.
Washington.
Yeah.
For a cross-checking play was signaled.
Number 13 is going to go to the bench. Not Trenton Wells. My apologies. Asa Cheney's going in as we have 5-on-3 hockey for a good about 2 minutes, 17 minutes, 50 seconds left. Great opportunity for the Cougs right now as they have 2 minutes of 5-on-3 hockey coming up.
You want to talk about a golden opportunity. He doesn't get much better than 5-on-3. The Cougs need to win the face-off here and just get something set up.
Sam Brash trying to lock in at this moment. Won by the Eagles and cleared away by the Eagles. Good job right there. It's on net Alexia Cool. Easy save right there for him. Miles Sagan retreats behind the net of Alexia Cool.
That's a crucial face-off win by the Eagles. It's in their own zone, 5-on-3. If they lost that face-off, it would have been good night.
Sagan brings it across. Looks to get past number 4 of the Eagles. Brody Roach pressing up on the puck of Miles Sagan. Sagan finds himself behind the net with the puck. A little back and forth with Jackie Moon action. Cole Carlson finds it all the way to Sam Hembry. Hembry sauces it across to Miles Sagan on the far side. Sagan trying to find a man. Just dribbling it with the puck to Cole Carlson on the far side zone. To Cam Frederick behind the net. To Hembry at the point. Hembry all the way to Miles Sagan. Miles Sagan looks to go. Wrist shot! Just wide right. Again in front of the net. And cleared away. Good job by the Eagles right there. And a great save by Sam Brash. Split save to get it out and a good save by the Eagles.
Great scoring opportunity for the Cougs. And then Cole Carlson on the rebound tried to get it on his stick on his backhand and score it, but just wouldn't get it on his stick. Just couldn't get it to go.
Hembry brings it across the line to Reed Mullen. Reed Mullen snapshot. No, he does not. Takes it back out to Carlson. Carlson makes a man miss. Carlson in the center of the ice. Trying to find a man. Swings it all the way to Sam Hembry. Sam Hembry at the near point. Hembry sends it from the net. Almost gets a tip to go in. Nothing found though. Carlson scramble for the puck. Tries to send it in front. And Carlson gets it at the center of the ice. Jared Jelenic pressing him. Still 5-on-3 hockey. 30 seconds left in both power plays. Carlson on the near point face-off circle. Just looking for a man. Finds Sam Hembry. Sam Hembry flakes a slap shot.
Looks like we have a penalty against the Cougs here. Looks like cross-checking again, so we might have 5-on-4 here. About 8 seconds left on the 5-on-3, so we're going to have, it's Wyatt Perry heading to the box there. We're going to have 5-on-4
for tripping.
Yes. 16 minutes, 4 seconds left in the second period. And you saw there the Cougs in the zone, taking their time, making the extra pass, trying to set something up. But the defense for the Eagles just giving them no quarter. They have no way for them to get to the net or shoot at all. That's just some great textbook defense there by the Eagles. They're just doing their best to shut them down. 0-1 hockey game, Eagles lead it.
Got to score on the face-off, and this looked like the Eagles are going to get a power play for about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Face-off on the far side in Cougar zone. Cougs probably trying to get something going as they're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for about 4 seconds. Bringing in is Van Rayner. Looks around and snap shot. Get to the net. Brash for the high save right there. Gets to his right shoulder side and able to glove it down.
Good job there, Van Rayner. Push into the zone. He had the puck. It was poked away from him, but then Lucas Robinson found himself with the loose puck. An open shooting lane. Like you said, he put it on net onto the right shoulder of Sam Brash. Brash has just been great so far in this game, being able to show those opportunities. 15 minutes, 55 seconds left in the second period. 0-1 game. Eagles lead it.
Van Rayner going to be on the near face-off circle. Probably going to be a big one right here. It's 4-4 hockey for 4 seconds only. So full power play coming up for the Eagles. And it's won by the Eagles. And here they come out of the benches right now. Bringing it up is Peyton Lund, number 18 of the Eagles. Clears it in onto Alexia Cool. Hits the left up post. Scrumble on the boards on the near side of Cougar zone. Finds a way all the way point of Wells. Wells sends it back in to Lund. Wrist shot, scores! What a shot right there! As Luss sends it home in the 5-hole of Alexia Cool.
What a shot. Joel Lusk picked up the puck, and Lexi Cool had no idea where that puck was. Just a quick, fast shot low right between his legs. If the 5-hole is the number one hole, the goalie has to seal off, and I mean, he just couldn't quite get it there. 2-0 hockey game here. The Eagles extend their lead. 15 minutes, 31 seconds left.
And that was a fast power play for them. When we said one of these teams is going to score on the power play, the Cougars going to do it 5-on-3. As soon as that second goes off, power play for the Eagles, and they end up scoring. Face-off one, sent into the zone of the Cougs. Falling down is a Cougar defenseman. Number 8, Frank Flood's the first man there. Gets it stolen away by the Cougars, though. Questioning to the center of the ice is Cam Frederick. Pellerin sends it up the boards. It's number 14, Carson Kendall. Colin Keenan, first man there, right behind the net of Alexia Cool. Bad clear leads the Eagles, getting the puck in front of the net. Trying to tip it away is the Cougars, is Cole Carlson. Cleared back in by Eagles defenseman.
Way to keep the zone there.
Frank Flood behind the net of Alexia Cool with puck possession. Frank Flood gets tripped, nothing's called though. Center to the front of the boards, and it's not going to be icing because it was by an Eagles defender who cleared it back away. Just a bad pass right there. Cam Frederick on the forecheck.
14 minutes, 43 seconds left here in the second period. 2-0 favor the Eagles.
A Robbie Arbor clear, send it to Alexia Cool, who's able to glove it down and just settle it down.
Yeah, a couple opportunities there for the Eagles. They were trying to score, just shut down again. And yeah, like you said, it was a pass from Robbie Arbor behind net, trying to find someone out in front, but just no one was there for miles. It just came all the way back down ice, and they tried to get back in, but Lexi Cool down. 14 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the second period. 2-0.
Right idea, wrong time. Face-off is going to be on the far side in Cougars zone. Eli Wickish is on the face-off for the Eagles. Cleared into the center. Looks to get a wrist shot and keeps it in the zone is number 22. Great job right there by Ryan Carew. Lucas Robbins trying to center the boards, gets pushed, and bad clear leaves the Eagles getting puck possession. So Hovind with a good steal.
There's that physicality from the Eagles as Sam Hembry got absolutely leveled behind the net. The Eagles just love to play aggressive hockey here, and the Cougs just can't keep up with it.
A bad pass right there is Eli Wickish. Almost had a 1-on-0. Would have been him versus Alexia Cool, but pass just out of reach for him.
You want to see Eli Nickish get on the score sheet tonight, and like that's he had opportunity there, just didn't get on his stick, kicked into the glove of Alexia Cool. 14 minutes, 11 seconds left. 2-0. Eagles lead it.
Ever since these power plays have ended, Eagles have dominated possession time in the Cougar zone. On the near point side, the faceoff is going to be drawn. Faceoff is won by the Cougars. Gets it all the way out to Reed Mullen. Reed Mullen looking to find a man. Back clear right there. Back to Alexia Cool once again, and it's settled down once again. Good job by Cool not getting too flustered and just settling the puck down.
And the Eagles they continue to do such a great job of keeping the puck in the Coug zone. They have no chance of being able to get it out. Every time they think they can move back down ice, tilt it in that way, the Eagles just tilt it right back and just no shot.
Faceoff is won, and again, Alexia Cool, like you love to say it, deja vu. It's happened 3 times in a row, and a little shove at the end there right there as an Eagle defender hits Alexia Cool, maybe rubs into him, maybe got pushed into him, but number 9, Sean Smith, got a little shoves right there from the Cougar defenders.
I mean, we saw a lot of temper flaring in last night's game. Max Lazaro had to get ejected after he got into a fight. We were told by Miles Sagan that probably won't happen again tonight, but you never know. It could always, in a hockey game like this, there could always be tempers flaring.
Emotions always run high. Face-off is won as there's a scrum on the board by the Eagles. Looking to get in front of the net. Good job right there as Miles Sagan steals it. The first line's out for the Cougs at this moment. Cole Carlson, offsides is called, as nothing's going to be there, but Cole Carlson doing a great job of just clearing back into the Eagle zone. Frederick doing a great forehand check. Cole Carlson with a steal. Cole Carlson looking to go all the way. Wrist shot to get in from the net. Bad behind the back pass. Almost got it to Frederick there. Great idea. Here comes Peyton Lund once again. Joel Lusk and Peyton Lund neck to neck to Brash. And just cleared away as a bouncing puck gets away from Brash's stick.
You want to talk about a little bit lack of chemistry there. Cole Carlson behind the back pass to Cam Frederick, but Frederick didn't know it was coming to him. That's just another example where the Cougs are just they don't have all the best chemistry on these new lines they're trying to form.
A scruffle on the boards at the center of the ice leads to Lucas Robinson getting the puck right behind the net of Alexia Cool. Lucas Robinson trying to find a man to pass to. This forecheck by the Eagles is just dominant. Sahovan against Jelenik. Off the stick of Jelenik. Wrist shot to Alexia Cool. And he saves it once again. Alexia Cool having a great performance. 2-0 game for the Eagles. 12 minutes, 50 seconds left in this second period.
You got to admit, the Eagles do such a great job of just disrupting the of these Cougs. You know, usually you can watch a hockey game, you'll see them get the puck, you'll see them move down the ice, but the Eagles just shut down every opportunity. As soon as they try and get some momentum, they get shut down again. They get a poke check away, they steal the puck, they stick lift, they pickpocket it, anything they have to do. 12 minutes, 49 seconds left in the second period, 2-0, Eagles lead it.
Face-off won by the Cougars. Looking for a little scruffle, nothing is found there. Cougars finding to get away out of the blue line. Cleared away once again, but the Eagles are going to be the first one to check it. Good job right there from Brandon Smith by trying to keep in the zone. Another one. Once again, still fighting against each other. There's number 16, the Cougs. Trying to get back and forth. Is a great fight right here, and it finds a way to Eagles once again. Eagles, Jared Jelinek, the small man makes one guy miss. Another one, wrist shot! Just wide left as he almost had a top 10 ESPN play of the night right there. Once again, finds itself out to Trenton Wells, and nothing can keep that in right there. Adam Pellerin.
Jared Jelinek there putting on moves. We said it all the last night and tonight too. He's a small man, but he just finds ways to make men miss and just push into the zone, get scoring opportunities. He hasn't quite gotten on the score sheet yet, but hopefully soon he will.
A steal by Van Rainer leads to a bad pass once again. Number 24 bringing in for the Eagles. Far pass to the left side of Alexia Cool. Checking him is going to be two Cougars, though. Cleared again once again, and icing is going to be called. It is.
11 minutes, 33 seconds left here in the second period. 2-0, Eagles lead it. And the Cougs just have not been able to get anything offensively going this period. And it started with that 5-3 opportunity they had where they were shut down by the penalty kill of the Eagles. But ever since then, you've barely seen the Cougs in the Eagles zone at all. They just haven't been able to get in, get established. It's just been the Cougs just really struggling offensively.
11 minutes, 33 seconds left in the second period. Still 2-0 for the Eagles. Face off on the near side of the Cougar zone. Wrist shot by Arver, just wide left. Nothing got in that way. Colin Keenan finds himself all the way out to number 16, Rogers. Good pass right there, leads to Van Rainer. Van Rainer, far wrist shot, glove down right there by Sam Brash.
And a good pass there. Van Rainer lead pass to Jack Morrell on the far side. Wrist shot from the blue line. If I'm Jack Morrell there, I would have taken a little bit more time, slowed down. You didn't have anyone pressuring you. I would have slowed down, taken a moment, let your boys catch up to you, get in, get established. But of course, Sam Brash gloves it down, freezes it, so they'll be in the faceoff will be in the zone, so they might have a chance here to win it and get something set up. But we'll see what happens. 11 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second period.
On the far faceoff circle, it's won by the Cougs. Wrist shot once again into Brash. As it falls into his lap, that could have been a bad rebound right there for Brash, but it's puck luck right there.
The Cougs just they look a little bit desperate here to get a goal. They're not taking their time here with these opportunities. They're just trying to put shots on goal, which the strategy might work eventually if they just keep putting shots on goal.
Miles Sagan wins the puck off the faceoff on the far side to Cam Frederick to get in front of the net. Nothing there. Once again, Carlson almost found it, though.
Cam Frederick trying to find Carlson, but just couldn't quite get on the stick.
Cleared against the boards is going to be Frederick. Frederick with a 2-on-1. Frederick, wrist shot. Good glove save right there by Hembury, or by Sam Brash, my apologies.
It doesn't get much juicier than that. Cam Frederick alone had an open shooting lane, and he just got turned out by the glove of Sam Hembury.
Wyatt Perry sends it into the boards. A scrum against the boards on the near zone. Finds his way out to Wyatt Perry, but he couldn't get his stick on it. Leaves it to the Eagles in the zone once again. Number 3, Eli Wickish loses the puck possession. Found all the way out. Bad board pass right there as Cole Carlson couldn't get it on his stick. Right behind the net of Alexia Cool are the Eagles once again. Cougs going to steal and look to clear it, and icing is going to be called.
10 minutes, 15 seconds left here. Eagles lead it 2-0. There we saw the Cougs got a couple more scoring opportunities. They're starting to piece it all together now, but we'll see if they'll be able to get something to go. I mean, Cam Frederick had a scoring opportunity with an open shooting lane. He wants that one back. You can tell that. 2-0 in the hockey game here. Eagles lead it. 10 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second period.
Halfway through the second period, the Cougars can't get anything going offensively once again. Wrist shot right there. Number 19, Joel Luss looking for number 2, but swallowed up right there as Alexia Cool sees it very well.
Yeah, the Eagles taking a page out of the Cougs book there. They win the face-off, and then Joel Luss putting a really quick shot on goal. Like you said, looking for number 2 on the night. He wasn't quite able to get on the score sheet last night. Had a bit of a quiet night last night. So we'll see if he has a goal in tonight's game. We'll see if he can get really hot tonight and maybe pick up a second one. 10 minutes, 11 seconds left, second period.
Face-off on the far zone in Cougar zone is won by the Eagles. As Sean Smith sends it behind the net of Alexia Cool. Back to the point. Number 27, Adam Pellerin with possession. Scrum on the boards as he passes right back to Sean Smith. Still scrumming on the boards. Time is ticking. Long scrum on the boards leads to Reed Mullen with puck possession. And Sean Smith saves it from going out of bounds. Moving it up the ice. It's Melissa Hoven all by himself. One move on, just tipped away. So close, but yet so far for Sahoven right there.
Absolutely.
Still battle for the puck. His number 16 comes out with it. Dawson Bunch, who had a great performance last night.
Good forecheck right now for the Cougs, trying to keep it in the zone, doing what the Eagles have been doing all night.
Robinson shot far right. Finds its way to Brandon Smith. Van Rainer pressing the Eagle behind the net. And here come the Eagles. Joel Lusk. Good tip right there and good stick right there by Lucas Robinson. Lucas Robinson still fighting for it. Dominic Rogers trying to find something right there, but stolen away by the Eagles.
Lucas Robinson doing a great job there to poke check it away and just generate opportunities for the team, but his teammates just couldn't quite back him up and get
Lucas
anything going.
Robinson once again steals it away from Joel Lusk and sends it back into the Eagle zone. First man there's going to be Colin Keenan with a far slap shot. Tips away from Sam Brash, though. Puck battle behind the net, and it finds itself on the backwards net.
And they'll have to blow it dead. Yeah, the puck was loose behind there. They were kicking at it, sticking at it, doing everything they possibly could, try and break it loose. The officials lose sight of it. They blow it dead. 8 minutes, 46 seconds left here. Like we said, with a 2-0 hockey game, Lucas Robinson is just trying his hardest here to generate opportunities, and his teammates aren't quite backing him up. They're in the Eagle zone now. If they win the faceoff here, they could get something going.
Van Rainer does win the faceoff for the Cougs. Looks to send it behind the boards, number 11, Jack Morrell, the senior. Good forecheck right there by Van Rainer and Morrell. And it's cleared all the way down. No ice is going to be called. Jared Jelenic gets it there first for the Eagles. Scruffle. Jelenic and Morrell goes behind the net of Alexia Kuhl. Colin Keenan finds himself with the puck. Bad pass leads all the way down the ice, and the ice is going to be called once again with 8 minutes and 17 seconds left. Still 2-0 for the Eastern Washington Eagles.
Cougs trying to heat up offensively. They had an opportunity with the faceoff in the Eagles zone, couldn't capitalize on it, and gets stolen away from them, brought back into their own zone. The Cougs need to be able to get an offensive opportunity here where they can take their time, get set up, and get a quality shot on goal. Otherwise, they won't win this game.
On the near faceoff circle in Cougar zone, it's won by the Eagles. Swing to the point was Carew as he sends it right back behind the net. Good move by Colin Keenan to keep possession of the puck. Keenan, find it. Nothing there. Shot by Carew. Easy save for Cool. Scruff on the boards on the near side of the Cougar zone. Cougs trying to find something to get out. Cougs looking to clear once again. Batted down by Carew. Doing a great job right now of keeping it in the Cougar zone.
A little less than 8 minutes left here in the second period.
Colin Keenan gets it all the way up to Jack Morrell. Jack Morrell right back to Colin Keenan. Gets a big tip right there. There's number 21, Sam Thompson's there to. Great forehand check right now for the Eagles. The Cougs can't even find anything to do.
Absolutely. The Eagles just trying to cement their 2-0 lead right here with about 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second period.
Trenton Wells getting checked right there by two Cougs defensemen, and we're finally getting the icing call going the Cougs' way this time.
It's been a while since you've seen the icing bring it back into the Eagles zone. So far this game has been a lot of clears by the Cougs that have ended up been icing. 7 minutes, 17 seconds left. Eagles lead 2-0. And I mentioned it before, the Cougs need to get an opportunity here in the offensive zone. They have the faceoff right here in the Eagles zone, the far faceoff circle. They have an opportunity to get set up and get a quality look.
Miles Sagan on the far faceoff circle in Eagles zone. Loses it, but it's cleared back in by Wyatt Perry. Good job by him, and it's stolen right back by the Eagles, though. Sending it back in the zone was Robinson. Cam Frederick is the first Coug to be there. Bad pass right there.
They're playing monkey in the middle there with Cam Frederick, the two Eagles.
Cole Carlson makes two men miss. Finds it all the way to Cameron Frederick right behind the net. A brash. Frederick tied up against the boards on the far faceoff circle. Still battling. Nothing there, and Jared Jelenic, the small man, gets it with it. Jared Jelenic, two men pressed against each other. That's not a good sight for him as Cole Carlson steals it. He's taking it across center ice. Cole Carlson looking to go. Wrist shot. Good job right there. It was a hard wrist shot. Doesn't fool Sam Brash as he gloves it down immediately.
You want to talk about the talent that Cole Carlson has. He breaks into the zone, jukes off one guy. He's got two guys in front of him between the net. He doesn't care. He just puts a shot on goal. It was a quality shot, too. It wasn't an ugly shot. It was a quick, strong wrist shot, but it was just gloved at by Sam Brash. Have a night.
On the near faceoff circle in Eagles zone again. Quick shot by Cam Frederick. Bouncing puck goes high, and Brash sees it well once again.
Cam Frederick trying to surprise Sam Brash. They know that they can, maybe if they get a couple quick shots on here. Sam Brash's not ready for it. Go 5-hole, go top shelf. Just find something that he's not ready for.
Get away from his left side. Eagles do win the faceoff and are able to clear it away. Cougs have to touch up. Here comes Sagan, Frederick, and Carlson now.
6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second period. 2-0. Eagles lead it.
Back and forth, the Eagles. Eagles high saucer pass clears it once again. Oh, stolen puck by number 14. Oh, but just can't get it on his stick. Number 14, Carson Kendall, had a break, but just got too excited to look there.
Just couldn't finish the play.
Battle on the boards leads to Cam Frederick fighting with all his might against two Eagles, and finally does end up winning it. Reed Mullen trying to clear it. Sagan finds a tip puck. Battle on the boards once again on the near side. And stayed in as number 8, Frank Flood, sends it back into the Cougar zone.
And the Eagles are just amazing at keeping the zone and just wearing out this Cougs defense.
Battle on the board, right behind the net. Alexi Cool, high puck, didn't go in the nets though. Reed Mullen gets it though. Bad pass leads to Lucas Robinson having to retreat for it. All the way up to Cameron Frederick at the point on the blue line. Sagan and Frederick both trying to clear. Carlson calling for the puck. Pass stolen, almost beats Alexia Cool, and Alexia Cool is able to swallow this one whole as number 7. White Stevenson had 2 great shots right there in a fight. Is looking to break out. His aggression is coming out in the second period.
Yeah, that was Lucas Robinson there. As Eli Nickish was trying to get off the ice, Lucas Robinson gave him a little bit of a slash on the skate. You could hear all the way up here, and Nickish did not like that. He turned around, had some words for him, skated back over to him, gave him a little bit of a cross check in the stomach there. They won't call any penalties. No gloves dropped. There's no fighting, but definitely the Cougs trying to keep their heads here. They need to stay out of the penalty box, but they can't be doing stuff like that. It's a bad mental mistake by Lucas Robinson.
5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second period. Face-off in Cougs zone is won by the Eagles. Stolen right back by the Cougs, though. Right down Broadway. Looks to send it behind the net. Brash almost tips off his back skate, though. He's out a bit of mental. Looks like in front of the game, a little big tipper action. Nothing is found there. Ryan Brenner, Dominic Rogers almost on the same page with a big tipper. Almost leads to a Cougar goal. In front of the net is Ryan Brenner once again. Falling on the ice is Dominic Rogers. Two of them go down. Nothing's called, and yeah, it was forehand passes. Rogers on the ground kind of just threw it away.
Yeah, Ryan Brenner there was going to play the puck, completely lost his edge. We can see it here. It looked like his ankles turned into jelly. Just kind of fell, collided against the board. Puck was loose there, and he kind of used his hand trying to push it out and everything like that. It's a great call by the officials. 4 minutes, 51 seconds left. Eagles down Eagles leading it 2-0 here. The faceoff is going to come out just outside the blue line, just outside the Eagles zone.
Cougs trying to find something to get on the score sheet in the low-scoring game compared to last night and the couple times these teams have played. Faceoff is cleared back into the Eagles zone. Fight for the boards behind the net of Alexia Cool. Eagle does fall down. Cam Frederick fighting with all his might. Ends into the puck of Miles Sagan. Sagan clears all the way out to Brenner. She get from the net. Another big tip, and great job by there for the Eagles. Number 9, Sean Smith's bringing up with Lusk. Lusk looking to do something nice with it. Finds Lund. Shot. No good. Alexia Cool with a great pad save.
Good scoring opportunity there. Dawson Bunch, who got the feed from Joel Lusk.
And we have one-on-one. It looks to break out with Cole Carlson. Just a bad board pass. Another bad pass right there. Carlson tries to drop it off from Miles Sagan and can't get possession of the puck.
Bouncing pucks has been killing the Cougs all night.
Big hit right there is Sam Hembry lays out Jared Jelenik and just sends him to the ice.
You want to talk about a puck-handling wizard? Dawson Bunch just loves to make those moves, but he had 2 Cougs defenders on him, and he was never going to get that one.
And we have a break coming up at number 16 of the Eagles. Looks to go and shoots. And stopped right there by Alexia Cool. Great job of him sliding on top of that.
Man, you say his name, and he tries to make another play. Dawson Bunch picked up it was a lead pass through center ice, had it was the breakaway basically with him and Alexi Cool. Tried to move to the right side, tried to get him to lose his edge there, but he just ended up shooting it right into the chest of Alexi Cool. Gets the save. 2-0 Eagles lead it. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second period. As they'll check up on Alexi Cool, a little bit of a circle around the net there, and the faceoff is going to be in the Eagle zone.
Alexi Cool, regardless of these 2 goals being scored on him, is having a great game. Faceoff on the far point is won by the Cougars in Coug zone. Tip right back out to an Eagles defender, though. Sends it in on the boards on the far side of this faceoff circle. Slap shot hits off the foot of Sam Hembry and clears it away to the boards. Number 11 is able to clear it out of the Cougs zone. Number 11, Cole Best looking for a man. And it's right behind the net of Sam Brash. Puck sent to Jared Jelenik at the center piece of the ice. So Jelenik looking for a man. Jelenik looks to go all the way. Wrist shot by Pellerin. Alexia Cool doesn't know where the puck is. It was lost. Pellerin keeps it in the zone, though, at the point. Sends it back down into the Cougars' near zone face-off circle. Pellerin slap shot. The stick break, no, just whiffed on it.
Couple great
Van Rainer
opportunities.
bringing it all by himself. Good stick work by Pellerin. Wyatt Perry drops it off. Good job by Pellerin once again, as Wyatt Perry had a good wrist shot. Looks in front of the net once again. Missed shot right there by the Cougars. Here comes Peyton Lund. Peyton Lund moving too fast for him as he loses the puck with no pressure. Peyton Lund slap shot. Easy save right there. Sam Brash, and smart play by Peyton Lund it's able to save some time for the Eagles subs to come in. Looking here back in the zone is the Cougs, though. Number 14, Carson Kendall, finds himself with puck possession, crossing the blue line. Good stick right there. Is they're calling offsides, or what's it called? Slashing. Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be numbers 27, Ryan Brenner. He'll head to the box for slashing. But no, a couple good opportunities there for the Cougs. They broke in. Ryan Brenner tried to get it past to Wyatt Perry, and he tried to get a shot on goal, didn't get his stick on it, and then they passed down front looking for Cole Carlson. He couldn't get his stick on it. It's just bad puck luck right now for the Cougs. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left here in the second period. 2-0. The Eagles were able to extend their lead a little bit. We'll see if they can do it right now in the Cougar zone.
For the rest of the second period, it's basically going to be a power play minus the 25 seconds to end here. Let's see if the Eagles will score in the power play once again, as they did really fast last time. Won by the Eagles. Cole Carlson trying to tie a guy up. All the way to number 19, Joel Luss finds a man. Wrist shot by Lund. Far wide right. There's a Peyton Lund shot, is able to get a good clear for the Cougs.
And Dawson Bunch, a little toe drag action, took his time delaying that shot. It was powerful too, a strong wrist shot, just why the goal never quite made it. Hopefully Dawson Bunch can get on the score sheet tonight. He's had a couple good opportunities.
He's trying to get these points in bunches.
Absolutely.
Bunch with puck possession at the point. Bunch still with puck possession, probably looking to try to do something. Slap shot. But one-timer's no good as Lucas Robbins able to swat again. And they score! Jared Jelenik on the rebound sends this Eagles lead to 3-0.
Man, Peyton Lund there picked up the loose puck. Oh, it is Jared Jelenik. Jared Jelenik was able to pick up the loose puck there. Looked like it was an assist from Peyton Lund. Gets the goal there. It makes it 3-0 in favor of the Eagles.
And Smitty, we talked about the power play unit in 2 times now where the Cougs couldn't get a goal to go in on their power play, leads to the Eagles getting a power play on both ends, as within the first 40 seconds of both of their power plays have scored now, and it's a 3-0 hockey game. 1:47 left in the second period, Eagles up. Colin Keenan with puck possession. All the way out, looks to clear it to Cole Carlson. Carlson looking to make a move, trying to get it. Lost his stick was Cam Frederick as he juggled a little bit. Frederick and Sagan going back and forth. Cole Carlson bouncing puck gets away from him. Carlson with puck possession, crosses the blue line into Eagles zone. Good tip right there. That is number 21, Sam Thompson, doing a great job of forechecking. Carlson trying to get past 3 defenders, and the 4th man does hit him.
About a minute left here in the second period. 3-0 Eagles lead it.
Sam Thompson sends it into Coug zone. Colin Keenan goes against the number 3, Eli Wickish. Cole Carlson does a spin move, tries to clear out of the zone, and it is not cleared. Good job by the Eagles defenseman. Carlson with a battle. Carlson still battling on the boards. Tipped down by number 8, Frank Flood. Frank Flood looking to drive in, makes one good move. Looks to a backhand, scores! Frank Flood with a highlight reel play. He gets past one Cougs defender, goes top left, and beats Alexia Cool. 4-0 hockey game.
Man, you want to talk about some talent. Frank Flood with a nice move there. Just break through the defender, got past him. There's no chance for that defender to be able to poke check it away from him. And then a little backhand sauce, top shelf. I mean, what are you going to do if you're Alexia Cool on that? It's just, that's a talented player making a talented goal right there. 4-0 in favor of the Eagles. They put up 3 so far in the second period with 47 seconds left.
The seconds are ticking down for the Cougs to get something on this board, at least right now. Less than 40 seconds left. Cleared into the Eagle zone. Big hit right there is number 4, Brody Roach, and it's cleared into the low stadium. We have the pillars coming down and hitting the puck.
Yeah, the steel beams going across. They got 3 of they have 3 of them. 1 in the Eagle zone, 1 right down the red line in mid-ice, and then 1 in the Cougar zone as well. Every now and then a puck comes up there, hits that ice, and they got to blow play dead. It makes it really unique playing here in the Palouse Ice Rink.
On the far face-off circle, it's won by the Cougs. Missed slap shot by Sam Hembry leads to Robbie Arbour. Almost had a breakout pass for Frank Flood again.
Good idea there, Robbie Arbour. He knew he had Frank Flood coming down ice. He's tried to get on his stick, but wouldn't go. 30 seconds left here in the second period.
Easy save right there for Sam Brash. It just bounces to him. Looking clear once again. Arver just trying to get out of the zone. Less than 20 seconds left. Almost a 2-on-1 break right there, but a Cougs defender's stick was able to get in the way and stop that. 10 seconds. Clock is ticking in the second period. All the way to number 4, Brody Roach. Brody Roach looking to clear it. Brody Roach wasting some more time. 3. Going to be an offsides called, and that is going to be our second period. Eagles up 4-0, dominating this last home stretch for the Cougs. And right now, I don't know what's going through the mind of both of these teams. For one side, they're very happy. The other side is really disappointed, honestly.
Absolutely, yeah. Eagles up 4-0 here. You got Joel Luskane on the score sheet, Jared Jelenic finally getting on the score sheet, and then late in that second period, you had Frank Flood being able to get on the score sheet. And we talked about the fact that Jared Jelenic, he's been trying to get a lot of opportunities, trying to put on moves, trying to get some scoring opportunities. He finally got one to go there. It looked like on that goal, too, they had a little bit of confusion. It looked like Peyton Lund thought that he had the goal, but it ended up being Jared Jelenic, too, so they had to sort that out. But, of course, I mean, that's a period right there where the Cougs were starting to figure some stuff out, but the Eagles were just able to get everything to click a little bit sooner. That's why they were able to put up 3 goals, and it's why currently it's still goose eggs for the Cougs. They haven't been able to get anything to go. Sam Brash is having a great night in net so far, and he's getting just a lot of support from that defense from the Eagles. They do such a good job of shutting down opportunities. Even when the Cougs get in the zone, when they have to face off in the zone, there's just no chance for them to get anything on net.
Well, you got to feel bad for these Cougar goalies as Drew Ramsey and Alexia Cool just having a rough weekend, I guess you can say. Is it's almost really crazy to think that just it's pressure after pressure, just constant. And at one point, the dam's going to break. And in the second period, it did break. It's 3 goals going all the way, all of them going to the Eagles. And Cougs with that goose egg, and you don't want to see that as of right now.
Absolutely not. We'll have a pretty exciting third period hopefully coming up.
I'm Connor Simmons with my partner, Connor Smith Slye. Stay with us for KUGR Hockey. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the third period puck drop.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to KUGR live on YouTube. We are getting ready. We got about 2 minutes to puck drop here in the third period of action. Tonight's hockey matchup, Eastern Washington versus Washington State University. The Eagles find themselves up here 4-0 over the Cougs after 2 periods of action. We've got 20 more minutes left. But Connor, what did we see in that second period, pardon me, and then what are we going to see moving into the third period in this game?
Well, first thing I do have to say is I am shocked and basically speechless, as everything I thought was going to happen basically haven't or has not. The Eagles are just dominating them once again. And maybe you got to think, even though the Eagles have, quote unquote, the worst record, they might be the better team than Washington State at this point. It's looking about to be a 4-0 sweep on the season and everything like that. But the Cougs, if you want to come back in this game, 20 minutes is still a lot of time. 4-0 is not impossible. Got to score a goal early, get that momentum flowing, get that momentum going. You know, just don't think, just flow.
Absolutely.
You got to think of everything like that. And with 1:30 about to hit till this third period puck drop, I honestly want to know what both coaches are saying to them in this locker room.
Absolutely. The Zebras take the ice here. And yeah, Connor, I mean, look, these are two teams that on paper would be about evenly matched. The Cougs and the Eagles. They got a lot of talent on these teams. I mean, you got to look at Joel Lusk, Peyton Lund on that Eagles team. And then, of course, I mean, Frank Flood getting a pretty stylistic goal there in the second period. They got guys who are incredibly talented. Also, Dawson Bunch, the Eagles as well. Talented guys like that. And on the Coug side, they also got a lot of great talent. They have Cole Carlson. They have Miles Sagan. They have a lot of hustle guys, too. That's Colin Keene and Cam Frederick. These guys who hustle, put their bodies on the line, poke checks. They're just doing everything they possibly can to keep the team in the game. So it's two teams that have a lot of talent, are about pretty evenly matched. But, you know, it's one of those things where some teams just have another team that always has their number. And it just seems the Eagles just kind of always have the number for the Cougs. Of course,
it happens to be like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They want to flip the script here. It's 4-0 hockey game. In club hockey, not out of their reach. The 4-0 lead is not that large in club hockey. I mean, you look to Eastern Washington, got shut out by MSU 12-0, 13-0. So these are games that, like, even though it's a 4-goal lead, that can be erased like that real quick. The Cougs can come out here with a lot of aggression. Like Miles Sagan said, their one problem was that they didn't have a lot of aggression. They looked like they were scared on the ice in that first game. It looks a little bit better in the second game, but they're still struggling a little bit as the Eagles take the ice here in their all-white away jerseys. And the Cougs come out in their alternates, gray and red.
Well, when you talked about it, the Eagles just have the Cougars' number, and let me tell you, the phone's ringing and no one's answering.
Absolutely.
Not looking too great for the Cougs right now, but I know something that Coach Lupinacci does to do. Even though this game is not out of reach, I do want to see them get some fight back, at least get momentum, because playoffs are starting Friday. 1 o'clock, early game. Make sure you guys tune in for that, as me and Smith will be broadcasting that game as well. But you got to find something to work on, something to build on. Right now, you're at the bottom of the barrel. Only way to go is up.
Absolutely.
Let's find a way to get this goose egg off the scoreboard as both teams are ready to go and face-off is about to drop.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Cougs just looking to try and work out some of the kinks here in this last game. And we've seen them slowly start to piece things together. The first period was a little rough for both these teams. And in the second period, the Cougs were starting to figure out a little bit, get their chemistry back, but not quite enough in that second period. They weren't able to put anything up, and the Eagles were able to find themselves in some pretty great situations. They scored 3 in that period. Joel Lusk, Jared Jelenic, and then Frank Flood. But we're almost underway face-off here, ladies and gentlemen. Miles Sagan will be opposed by Sterling Myers. Here we go, folks. Let's get it on. Face-off, won by the Cougs. Sam Henry in his own zone. He'll play it off the boards into the zone for the Eagles. They'll push it in behind net. Number 22, Carew for the Eagles will push it around the boards. Number 18, Peyton Lund will clear it into the zone. Sam Henry with the puck. He'll play it around the boards. Cole Carlson in their own zone, in the Cougars zone. Good forecheck by the Eagles to keep it. Leaks out to the point. Number 22, Carew will push it in the goal line behind net. Peyton Lund behind net. Putting some moves on. Shakes off White Perry. Still with the puck in the corner. Peyton Lund trying to find someone pass to, but there's no one there. He has to kick it onto his own skate. In the far corner, still Peyton Lund with the puck. He has to shake off the defender. He's got 2 Cougs on him. It's at their feet. They're scrumming for it along the boards. Still scrumming for it. Sam Henry will finally get onto his stick. Get it to Cam Frederick, who gets it to Miles Sagan. Sagan past the logo now. He'll get in the zone with Cole Carlson. Sagan on that near wing. He got poke checked away from him behind net. It kicks off his skate. And it's loose in the near corner in the Eagles zone. Number 4, Brody Roach will backhand pass it for Carew, but he wasn't there. Joel Lusk will have to clean it up in the Eagles zone.
19 minutes left in in this third period still
Joe
remaining.
Lusk got absolutely taken out. Shot on goal, glove down by Sam Brash. But Joe Lusk had a Coug coming off the bench, absolutely collided with him. No penalty is going to be called, but he got hit hard, a little shaking up there. He'll stay out on the ice, but a heavy hit.
Like I said, 18 minutes, 45 seconds left in this third period. And like you said, Lester took a massive hit. Good job by him for getting up and being a man, as this is a man's sport.
So Hovinen in the Eagle zone on the faceoff. It's at their feet. It kicks onto the stick of number 27, Adam Pellerin. He has a Coug who checks him there and takes the puck away. In the corner, Sahovinen will backhand it out in front. He's got Ryan Brenner who kicks it out to Lucas Robinson at the point. Shot from well out off a defensive stick. Leaks, never made it to the goal. On the far wing, Joe Lusk will try and backhand it out, but the zone is kept by Reed Mullen. Great job to use his stick to keep it, but it's picked up by Dawson Bunch. In the Eagles zone, they'll draw it back into their own zone, take a time here, pod breakout.
Good job right here by both the Cougs defensemen of keeping it in the zone, or at least trying to at this point.
Puck is picked off by Brandon Smith for the Cougs, who plays it off the stick of Van Rayner into the Eagles zone. Cole Best for the Eagles. He'll take his time. He'll clean it up. Stop and start behind his own net. Hands it off to his teammate, who tries to push into the center ice, but the zone is kept by Jack Morrell, who pushes it behind net. Cougs, good forecheck here to stop from getting out.
Great forecheck with about 18 minutes left in this third period, 4-0 for the Eastern Washington Eagles.
Another great clear back into the zone by the Cougs, and the Eagles just struggling to get it out of their own zone. Number 19, Joel Lusk. He'll put a move on. Poke check, but he keeps the puck. He'll get the zone cleanly. To center ice. Puts a shot on goal just wide of the net. Lexi Cool didn't have to do anything. Backhand pass out to the point. Shot from well out by Cheney into the stick of Lexi Cool. Smothers it. We'll have a face-off here in the Cougar zone. 17 minutes, 33 seconds left. 4-0 hockey game. Eagles lead it.
Well, you said good forehand check by the Cougs, and they are coming out pretty strong right now. But at this point, the Eagles don't need to force anything. You don't need to rush. You don't even need to have it in their zone. As long as you have puck possession, the Cougs cannot score a goal and get back in this game.
Face-off, won by the Eagles. Carson Kendall tried to get to the second Ace Cheney, but it leaks all the way down to the Eagles zone. Trenton Wells will have to clean it up, but he has Colin Keenan hot on his trail. Robbie Yarver at center ice. He'll dump it into the zone. Rayner cleans it up and pushes it back into the Eagles zone. It leaks all the way down. No icing, and the Eagles are going to have to take a little bit of time here and plot a breakout. They move through center ice. On the stick of Roach. He has two defenders. Goes through their legs. It leaks all the way onto the pad of Alexi Cool, who smothers it. We're going to have another face-off here in the Cougar zone. About 17 minutes left here in the third period. 4-0. Eagles still lead it and looking to extend.
Great job right there. Sam Henry took a man with him. Great hit right there. It's Frank Flood off the puck.
Miles Sagan opposed by Carson Kendall on the near face-off circle in the Cougs zone. A little bit of a false start there. They'll have to face off again. Cougs moving right to left. Eagles moving left to right on the face-off circle. Carson Kendall versus Miles Sagan. It's won by the Cougs in their own corner. Henry will have to try and back and pass into the other corner for Cam Frederick, who was opposed by Robbie Yarver, but he had one of his men take him out for him. It's loose in the corner. They're scrumming for it, fighting for it. Miles Sagan gets onto his puck. He'll move it through the zone to Cam Frederick in center ice, who will dump it into the Eagle zone. Behind the net. Brody Roach opposed by Cam Frederick behind the net in the Eagle zone. Cole Carlson comes up with the puck on the near wing on his backhand. Trying to find someone to pass to. Surveying, puts a shot on goal, but it was turned out by a defenseman. Carson Kendall, who backhand flips it through center into the zone for number 2, Robbie Yarver. Shot on goal, well wide of the net. Didn't quite make it. The Cougs push it into center ice here. The Eagles have to touch up. Carson Kendall places it off the boards into the zone, but onto the stick of Sam Henry, who clears it through center for Cam Frederick. And it's pushed back into the zone by the Eagles. Good forecheck by the Eagles to just stop it from getting out.
16 minutes left in this third period, still 4-0, and a great one-time attempt by Robbie Arver just wide right.
Colbest picked off the pass and pushed it into the Eagles zone again. Still in the Cougs zone. So Hovinen will come up with it. On the far wing, he'll play it off the board to Cam Frederick, who bats it out of the air through ice, pass in all the way into the Eagles zone. Will it be icing? No, it will not. Didn't quite go far enough. Colbest will have to play it now. He'll push it behind net for his teammate, Adam Pellerin, who will play it onto the stick of number 21, Sam Thompson, who gets it to the stick of Eli Nikic, who gives it to the stick of Wyatt Stevenson in the center ice. Shot on goal through bodies, but Alexi Cool was able to see the bouncing puck in air, gloves it down. 15 minutes, 36 seconds left. 4-0, Eagles lead it.
Great play right there. Sam Thompson with a good wrist shot, and Nikic just goes right in front of Alexia Cool right there. Is a body in front of the net leaves more space and almost tipped in right there, but Alexi Cool sees it very well and gets another save.
Second line out for the Cougs. Samuel Zahovnin, post by Eli Nikic. Face off, won by the Cougs, but it's loose out in front. And Alexi Cool gets bodied down by one of the Eagles players, knocks the goal off its pegs. They'll talk about it. They're not happy about it. 15 minutes, 30 seconds left here as they blow the play dead 4-0 in favor of the Eagles.
I'm actually very surprised there wasn't more some push and shove, maybe a punch storm right there as your goalie just got hit and Alexia Cool is having a great day right now, even though it's 4-0. But the goal comes off and Alexia Cool gets dropped and nothing is called though.
Having a lot of problems with the goals coming off their hinges there. Alexi Cool has not been getting a lot of support from his teammates. We'll play on here in the far face-off circle. Samui Zahovnin will be opposed by Eli Nickish, familiar sight. They drop the puck. Face-off. Won by the Cougs. Lucas Robinson will play it off the boards and out of the zone. Back in the Eagle zone. They push it through in the center. Nickish will get a pass on the stick of Wyatt Stevenson, who tried to find his man Sam Thompson, but he lost his edge and he tripped. Here comes Reed Mullen, who will backhand it into the Eagle zone, but it's picked off by number 29 for the Eagles. They'll bring it into the zone. Eli Nickish moves up to the right side. Shot on goal into the glove of Alexi Cool. Too easy. 15 minutes, 6 seconds left. We'll have another face-off here in the Cougar zone as the Eagles lead it 4-0.
Nickish has his hands all over the game, but can't find himself on the point sheet with an assist or a goal. Good shot right there. Alexi Cool just sees it even better with a good glove save. 15 minutes, 6 seconds left in this third period. 4-0 for the Eagles still.
Van Rainer will head to the face-off circle, opposed by Jared Jelenic. The goal scored tonight. They'll take a little bit of time here and they finally drop the puck. Face-off is won by the Eagles. Peyton Lund around behind net. He'll wrap around past someone out in front. But Braid Roach from the blue line straight into the glove of Alexi Cool. Hard slap shot, but a great save by Cool. 14 minutes, 57 seconds left here. Eagles lead at 4-0. We have a face-off in the Cougar zone.
Cool just flashing leather once again. 14 minutes, 57 seconds left in this third period. Still a goose egg for the Cougs.
Reiner versus Jelenic again on the face-off. It's won by the Eagles. Pick it up to the point, but Roach couldn't keep it on his stick. Colin Keenan is fighting for it. He's trying to get it here on the boards. He got absolutely shut down by Brody Roach. There's a penalty here. It's going to be against the Eagles. They touch up, and looks like Brody Roach might be heading to the penalty box for cross-checking. You can't hit a man that hard without going to the sin bin.
Colin Keenan, one of the smaller defenders on this Cougar team. He takes a lot of shots as a defender, but that was just brutal. Let's see if the Cougars can get something going with less than 15 minutes left on this power play. 1/4 of the period done. They need to go right about now on this power play. Let's get that percentage up like Lupinacci said.
The power play for the Cougs has been unsuccessful in tonight's game. We'll see if they can get something going here in the Eagles zone. Samuli Sahovnin heads to the face-off circle. On the near side, face-off kicks into the corner. It's won by the Cougs. Cam Frederick will leave it for Samuli Sahovnin, who gets Cole Carlson on the wing. Kicks it out to the point for Sam Henry. Shot from well out through bodies. One go. Backhand shot. Swallowed up by Sam Brash. 2 back-to-back opportunities, and Brash denies them twice. 4-0 in favor of the Eagles. 14 minutes, 33 seconds left here in this third period of action.
Sam Brash looking like a brick wall tonight. He's tracking the puck really well. He's staying well grounded and everything. Sam Brash just having a monster performance. One of the best, if not the best performance of the season so far for him.
It's a 1-2 punch here. Great defense for the Eagles and even better goalie in net. Face-off won by Sahovnin, who kicks it out to Sagan at the point, who pushes it onto the stick of Cole Carlson, who will trade places with his partner, Miles Sagan. Carlson will play it in behind net for Sahovnin in the corner. Kicks it out to the point for Miles Sagan. Sagan will hand it back to Cole Carlson at the wing. Shot on goal off the glove of Sam Brash. He smothers it. Another great save for Sam Brash. And the score remains 4-0 here. Eagles lead it with 14 minutes, 14 seconds left in the third period.
And about 30 seconds left, or a minute 30 seconds left in the power play. Sam Brash almost made his first mistake of the night as he fumbled the first one with his glove. Almost lose to a Cam Frederick tip-in, but he's able to dive right back on it, and another great save by him.
Samuli Sahovnin opposed by Sterling Myers in the far face-off circle in the Eagles zone. They drop it. It's going to be won by the Cougs. They'll kick it out to the point for Miles Sagan. And he'll try to move to center ice. Pass across to Cam Frederick here in the corner. Frederick will look through his options. He'll try pass to Sahovnin, but it was just too long. Backhand pass by Carlson to Sahovnin behind the net. Sahovnin tried to find Carlson on the wing, but it was picked up by the Eagles. They'll clear all the way down ice. Good use of the power play.
Eagles doing a great job of just keeping and staying on a man in this power play with about a minute left in the power play. Cougs still yet to find some good shots on it.
Sam Henry now putting some moves on. Through past the logo. He'll clear it into the Eagles zone, into their own corner. They'll have to clean it up. 13 minutes, 33 seconds left. Picked up by Ryan Brenner and the Cougs to keep it in the zone. Good forecheck. He throws the shoulder on number 29, Nate Kowalik for the Eagles. Miles Sagan with the puck now on the near wing of the Eagles zone. Kicks onto the stick of Cole Carlson. Puts a shot on goal well high in the net. Loose behind net. Miles Sagan has the puck now. He's putting on some moves. Trying to shake off the defender. In the far corner. He's trying to find someone to pass to. He'll have to stop and start. Stop and start again. In the corner, he's putting on moves. From the wing, tried to get a pass across to Cole Carlson, but just miscommunication there. Carlson with the puck. On the near wing, he'll leave it for Ryan Brenner, who kicks it all the way to the point for Sam Henry. Henry from well off the knees of number 7, White Stevenson. He deflected that shot, and Sam Henry will get off the ice. Cole Carlson in the new far corner. He puts a move on, stops and starts. Gets a pass to Ryan Van Rainer at center ice. Shot off bodies, off his stick, didn't reach the net. Ryan Brenner with the puck. It's stolen from him by Wyatt Stevenson for the Eagles, who clears it past the logo all the way into the Cougar zone. What a defensive play by the Eagles.
Great PK right there as the power play is officially over and 12 minutes, 30 seconds left in this third period. Cougars got to get something going.
Here comes Van Rainer on the far wing. Puts a shot on goal, high of the net. Didn't have to do anything to stop that one. Lucas Robinson on the point will try and pass it into the corners for Sahovinen, who will fling it around the boards, but it's picked off by Joel Lust for the Eagles. He'll get a pass onto the skate of number 9, Sean Smith, but it's picked up by the Cougs. Shot on goal was turned off the pad of Sam Brash. In the near corner. The Eagles come up with it, and they try and clear the zone, but Jack Morrell keeps it. In the corner now. Sahovinen lowers the shoulder on a man there against the boards. Eagles with the puck in their own zone, flying a breakout. Number 7, Dawson Bunch, tried to put a move on. He leaves it for Sean Smith, who pushes it in the Cougar zone off the blocker of Lexi Cool. Behind the net now. Reed Mullen brings the puck through, puts a move on through the leg of the defender, who leaves it there for number 26, B. Borland for the Cougs, who'll ring it around the boards in the Eagle zone for Reed Mullen. Behind the net now. Cole Best will backhand pass it there to his man, Joel Lusk, who's going to try and bring it through the zone. Good forecheck for the Cougs, but the Eagles are able to break through. They gain the zone cleanly. Joel Lusk on the near side, looking for someone out in front. Puts a shot on goal, just off the iron, wouldn't go. Lucas Robinson plays it off the board, trying to clear it, but it's kept by Cole Best. The Eagles still have it. It's kicking around off a couple of bodies here in the Coug zone. Carson Kendall, number 14 for the Eagles. He puts a move on, shakes off the defender. Loose out in front. It's picked up by Joel Lusk, who puts a shot on goal. It's turned out by Lexi Cool. Carson Kendall on the far wing. Pass across to Cole Best. Shot on goal into the glove of Lexi Cool. He snares it. 10 minutes, 59 seconds left here. 4-0 in favor of the Eagles in the third period. We'll have a face-off in the Cougar zone.
Well, a great Carson Kendall saucer pass to Cole Best. Finds it perfectly on his stick, but Lexi Cool just robs Cole Best of his first goal of the series. And we got 11 minutes left in this third period, 4-0. Cougs still with the goose egg. Got to get something going offensively.
Carson Kendall opposed by Miles Sagan. It's won by the Cougs. Colin Keenan will play it along the boards for Mika Clark, who tries to poke it away, but it's stolen. Number 2, Robbie Yarver for the Eagles. It's a scramble on the boards. They're still fighting for it. Cam Frederick trying to clear out the zone. Loose at their feet. They're still fighting for it. They're still scrumming for it. Almost at the blue line now. He's still in the Coug zone. They're still scrumming for it. Up in the air. It kicks off someone's glove. Cole Carlson will try and come up with it, but it's stolen by Frank Flood. Flood will push it back into the corner of the Coug zone. Good keep. There's a high sticking call there. Frank Flood's stick got mixed up with the cage of Colin Keenan, and he'll be heading to the box. There'll be a man advantage for the Cougs. This is the moment the Cougs need right now with 10 minutes, 28 seconds left in the third period.
Well, I'm noticing the Cougs are playing a little timid right now, not looking very aggressive and kind of timid whenever they're going for a man. There's a lot of big hits, and Eastern is known for being an aggressive team, but we're halfway through this third period, still nothing going for the Cougs. Maybe this power play can get it started for them once again.
Frank Flood, the goal scorer, heads to the box for high sticking. He didn't like the call. Smooth Sahovnin will be opposed by number 5, Jared Jelenik, in the near face-off circle. Face-off is won by the Cougs. Kicks on the stick of Cole Carlson, who gets it to Sam Henry at the point, but it's cleaned out by the Eagles. Ellis Cool will have to come out to play the puck in the Coug zone. He gets it on the stick of Cam Frederick, who tips it into the Eagles zone. Trent Wells for the Eagles will clear all the way down ice using the penalty kill there, and the Cougars are going to have to come and get it.
A minute 40 left on the power play, 10 minutes exactly left in the third period.
Cougars now. Sam Henry will get a pass. Tried to get Cole Carlson, but it was just wide of his stick all the way down ice. No icing, and the Eagles will clear all the way down ice again.
Story of the game right now, the story of our life if you're a Cougars fan. Bad passes, once again, can't get anything going.
Just some dump and run hockey right now. Puck goes into the Cougar zone behind net. Lucas Robinson with it. He'll take a little bit of time here. Apply breakout. A minute 15 on the power play. He shakes off a defender. Still at the goal line. He'll bring it through the zone. To center. Onto the stick of Cam Frederick, who tips it into the zone. Brody Roach with the for the Eagles now behind his own net. He'll stop and start. Lead it for number 22, Carew, who played all the way out to the point. Cam Frederick keeps the zone for the Cougs in the Eagles zone. Cole Carlson will get into the corner for Smooth Sahovnin. At the wing, he'll kick it out to the point for Lucas Robinson, who will pass it over to number 21, Reed Mullen, who passes it across Cole Carlson, who puts a shot on goal, turned out by Sam Brash off his pads, and they clear it all the way down ice. What a great save by Brash, and what a great clear by the Eagles.
Well, great passing right there. Finally, it's about to happen. Great passing and great play set up. Just Sam Brash robs another goal once again. Less than 30 seconds left on the power play. Cougs looking to push it in less than 9 minutes left in this third period. 4-0 for the Eagles.
The Cougs take a breath and plot a breakout. Cole Carlson will gain the zone on the far wing, trying to put a move on. On his backhand, pass out in front, but it was picked up by Asa Cheney. Loose out in front, they're fighting for it. They're fighting right, and it kicks in, and they score! Cole Carlson with the bouncing puck, backhands it in, and they finally get on the board. 4-1. Eagles still lead it, but the Cougs have some fight in them. 8 minutes, 43 seconds left.
And we didn't jinx Sam Brash or anything like that. We didn't say the two magic words, but it's officially done, and the Cougs get themselves on the point sheet. No more goose egg for them as the goose has been laid and hatched. 4-1 hockey game, 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in this third period. Power play finally gets that going. Lupinacci's hockey about that power play percentage going right back up, but a bouncing puck is the most dangerous puck for a goalie, and Sam Brash found himself in a situation where Cole Carlson is able to get it and score once again.
Cole Carlson now the goal leader for this Cougs team. Faced off by Miles Sagan is won by the Cougs. They'll push into the zone. Cam Frederick backhand passes it to Miles Sagan on the far wing. On his backhand, pass out in front for Cole Carlson. Looking for the second one of the night, but he just couldn't get his handle on it. Here comes Dawson Bunch for the Eagles on the far side. In the Cougs zone, putting a move on, shaking out the defender. He gets hit into the boards by Cam Frederick, and it's loose now at their feet. They're screaming for it. It kicks out the ones that stick of Colin Keenan, who's trying to clear it out, but he has two Eagles stopping him. Trying to keep the zone, but they can't. The Eagles are going to have to touch up here. Loose in center ice. The puck is picked up by Miles Sagan, trying to keep his edge. And the puck's picked up by Dawson Bunch, number 16 for the Eagles, who will flip it into the zone, into the far corner, and the Cougs are going to have to clean it up here.
Eagles doing a great job to respond right now. They're playing very aggressive with the forecheck and passing right now, trying to get it in the Cougs zone and just keep the time ticking.
Cole Carlson plays it off the board for Cam Frederick, who pushes it into the zone. The Cougs are going to get a change, and the Eagles are going to plot a breakout.
7 minutes and 50 seconds left in this third period.
Samuel Sahoven played it off the boards, trying to play it to himself, but it goes all the way, rims around the boards behind the net, and the Eagles are going to clean it up. Jared Jelenik with it, plays it off the boards, all the way down ice. Will we have icing? Yes, we will. It'll be brought back into the Eagles zone with 7 minutes, 35 seconds left here. 4-1 hockey game, and the Cougs are not out of this one, not by one bit.
No doubt, and you said it, Smitty. A quick goal right now could totally change the impact of this game, as another goal probably leads to an empty net. And pulling Alexia Cool relatively soon, but this third period, not far from over, but time is ticking against these Cougars.
So over and opposed by Jelenik in the near face-off circle in the Eagles zone. It's won by the Eagles. They'll bring it through center ice. Sterling Myers will poke check it into the zone. There's going to be a delayed penalty here against the Cougs. We'll see who heads to the box, but that is not something you want as a Cougar fan right now. A man advantage for the Eagles with 7 minutes, 25 seconds left in this 4-1 hockey game.
Sam Hembry going to the penalty box, and another 2 minutes added. Is the last two penalties against the Cougs has led to 2 goals right here for the Eagles. It would be a 2-1 hockey game without any penalty or power play goals, and it's a closer game. But Sam Hembry going to the box also takes away any momentum the Cougars did have from that Cole Carlson goal.
Van Rainer opposed by Carlson Kendall, won by the Eagles in the Cougs zone. They'll bring it around to Colbass at the point, who hands it back to Pellerin at the point. Onto the wing is Sean Smith. Frank Flood, on the wing. He'll put some moves on, trying to shake off the defenders. He brings it around behind net, holding onto the puck. Flood from the near wing, who'll backhand pass it there to Cole Best, who'll put a move on, try and shake off the defender in the near wing. Looking to put a power move on, tries to go 5-hole. But it's turned out by Alexi Cool. Loose in his pads. They finally lose sight of it and blow it dead as it was a scrum to try and bike it out. 6 minutes, 58 seconds left here. We'll have face-off in the Cougs zone with a 4-1 hockey game. Eagles lead it.
A minute and 34 left in this power play. The Eagles are trying to get this to a 5-1 game. Are still putting shots up on Alexia Cool.
On the face-off circle, it's going to be Miles Sagan opposed by Carson Kendall. They'll take a little bit of time here and get themselves situated. The official, number 50. He drops the puck. Face-off is won by the Cougs in the corner, but Robbie Arbor's there to clean up for the Eagles. Robbie Arbor, a big man, absolutely punishing Colin Keeney. That's a mismatch right there. Carson Kendall picked up the puck, put a shot on goal off the iron. I bet you could hear that one. Loose puck picked up by Carson Kendall in the Cougs zone. Puts a shot on goal. Snagged by Alexi Cool. A high shot, gloves down. 4-1 in favor of the Eagles. 6 minutes, 42 seconds left here. And yet again, we're going to have another face-off in the Cougar zone.
A minute and 17 left on the power play. Carson Kendall says the Cows are coming with that ring of the bell. My goodness, says he was an inch away from making this a 5-1 game and getting on the goal score sheet. But on the far face-off circle.
Game of inches here. Face-off is won by the Eagles. Out to the point. They'll hand it off to Dawson Bunch, who will push into the near wing. Looks for a shot on goal. Yes, he does. Tried to go 5-hole, but it's swallowed up by Alexi Cool. That's back-to-back great saves from Alexi Cool. 6 minutes, 35 seconds left. 4-1 in favor of the Eagles. The Cougs looking to try and get it out of the zone and hopefully pick up their second goal tonight.
Alexia Cool having a great night. Even though it's 4 goals against him, I'm almost certain it's plus 900 on the save percentage category. And Eagles just keep on pressing it.
There's a little bit of a miscommunication there. They were trying to have the face-off in the far face-off circle in the Coug zone. They'll bring it back into the near face-off circle here. It's going to be Miles Sagan opposed by Jared Jelenic. Face-off, won by the Cougs in the corner. Colin Keenan will play it off the boards. On to the stick of Cole Carlson at the logo, but it's picked off there by Joel Lusk. He'll bring it through center now. Gain the zone cleanly. On the near wing, looking to put a power move on. He puts a shot on goal. Pad saved by Alexi Cool. Picked up by Trent Wells, who will leave it there for Joel Lusk again. He'll push on to the near wing again. Goes through the stick of Cole Carlson. Puts a shot on. Pad save again by Alexi Cool. Puck kicks onto the stick of number 16, Dawson Bunch for the Eagles, who will hand it off to Trent Wells at the line. Joel Lusk on the far wing. He'll pass back up to Trent Wells from the blue line. Shot from well out. Blocker saved by Alexi Cool. Just too easy. Joel Lusk in the far wing. He has Jared Jelenic, who picks up the puck. Gives it to Trent Wells at the blue line. He'll backhand pass it through the legs of Miles Sagan for Jelenic, but he loses sight of it. Here comes Miles Sagan on the far wing by himself. Oh, it's poke check away by Trenton Wells. And now here comes Jared Jelenic for the Eagles. He'll bring it back into the Cougar zone cleanly. He has Dawson Bunch and Peyton Lund, but he'll leave it for Joel Lusk, who puts a shot on goal. It was turned off the defensive stick. Zone is kept by number 4, Brady Roach. In the near corner, Dawson Bunch in the Cougar zone. He wraps around the goal. Looking for someone to pass. He puts a shot on goal instead, but it's turned off a defensive leg. Eagles pass out in front. No one was there. It kicks off their legs all the way into center ice, and Samui Sahovan is fighting for it with Brody Roach. So Sahovan comes up with it, puts a move out in front, tried to poke it through the legs of Sam Brash, but it couldn't go. Cougs trying to keep the zone. Zone is kept by Cam Frederick, who fights for it along the boards in the Eagles zone. Pass out in front for Samui Sahovan, but it was just a little too long. Dawson Bunch picks onto his stick, kicks it in the Cougar zone before he heads off for a change.
The power play ended just about 30 seconds ago with less than 5 minutes left in this game. 4-1. Miles Sagan almost had a shorthanded goal.
Cougs in the zone, in the Eagles zone. Pass out in front for somebody. There's no one there. And the Eagles have it now. They'll bring it into the zone. Eli Nickish in the near wing. He'll leave it for Wyatt Stevenson. Stevenson in the near corner. Pass out in front. It's picked up by Brandon Smith, but it leaks onto the stick of number 22, Carew. Eli Nickish will play it around the boards for the Eagles. Number 21, Sam Thompson. In the corner. He's opposed by Sam Hembry. It's a scrum now at their feet. They'll hit each other. And finally, Sam Thompson comes up with it. Tried to put a power move on. Pass out in front for Eli Nickish. Shot on goal. Pad saved by Alexi Cool. Sam Thompson now on the near wing. He'll hand it off to Cheney, who will give it back to Sam Thompson at the near wing, but he's opposed out by Brandon Smith. Smith loses his stick. Eli Nickish will play it around the boards. And Brian Brenner is there to clean it up. Still in the Coug zone. On the second Miles Sagan, on the Simuli Sahovan, who plays it off the boards through center ice, and they finally clear it. It'll be icing, and it'll be brought back into the Cougar zone. Every chance they probably get to get it out of the zone, it just somehow ends up back in the Cougar zone. 3 minutes, 57 seconds left. 4-1 in favor of the Eagles.
And if you're a tired Cougars defender, you're still tired as that icing call brings you back on the ice in your own zone once again. And the Eagles are just pressuring every chance they get. They're trying to grow this lead and get some more stats as these Eagles players are stat sheet stuffers this weekend.
Samui Sahovan opposed by Carson Kendall in the far faceoff circle. They drop the puck. Loose at their feet. Still loose at their feet. Samui Sahovan falls on it. Shot on goal off a defensive body. Still at that faceoff circle. Finally kicks out to Jack Morrell, who backhand flips it through center ice. Here comes Ryan Brenner for the Cougs on the far wing. Puts a shot on goal off the blocker of Sam Brash. Jack Morrell picks it up, though, keeping it in the zone. Puts a shot on goal. Tried to go top shelf, but it was denied. Puck is loose behind the net. It looks like the officials might have lost sight of it. They'll blow the play dead. And we'll have a face-off here in the Eagles zone. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left here. Eagles still up 4-1, but the Cougs knocking on the door.
With Ryan Brenner, a great backhand pass right there by Colin Keenan. Saucers it right in the air to Ryan Brenner. Finds it in stride. Could have got probably a little closer to Sam Brash. I'd like to see him get a little bit closer and get a better shot. But still, puck possession on the Eagles zone.
Miles Sagan opposed by Sean Smith on the far face-off circle in the Eagles zone. It's won by the Cougs. Kicks out to Colin Seaton, 6 at the point. It's loose. Picked up by Cole Carlson in the wing. Still loose in the near corner. Picked up by Miles Sagan around behind net. Pass out in front for a man. And for Carlson, but he wasn't there. Shot from well out, off bodies, off Brash. He saves it. It's loose and it's kicked out. What a save by Brash. And what a great defensive play by the Eagles. Who's at their feet? Still in the Eagles zone. They'll try and play it off the boards, but it's kept by the stick of Cole Carlson. Eagles finally get it on their stick. Dawson Bunch flips it through center onto the stick of Joel Lusk in the near wing in the Coug zone. Behind net now. Joel Lusk, he's opposed by Mika Clark. Lusk puts a move on, passes out in front for Sean Smith. Trying to put a shot on goal. It's loose, and it's bouncing, and it's poke checked away by Colin Keenan. What a great save to stop that puck from going in. Mika Clark now in the far corner, opposing Joel Lusk. They're fighting for it at the wing, at the point. The Eagles just trying their best to keep it in the zone. Mika Clark, it's taken away from him by Dawson Bunch. Still in the Coug zone. Bunch tries to lead it for Peyton Lund, but it's taken away from him by Mika Clark. Now here comes Van Rayner through center ice, past the logo, trying to get Cole Carlson just a little too long, and they tried to lay a hit on him. Asa Cheney tried to lower the shoulder on Cole Carlson. He just mistimed that hit, and the Cougs are going to reset here.
Cole Carlson got slammed up against the boards, but going back to the Colin Keenan giving his best goalie impersonation as he made a great save and saves Alexi Cole's save percentage.
The Eagles try and push it through center ice, but it's picked up by Ryan Brenner, who pushes it back into the Eagles zone. Off the stick of Sam Brash. Asa Cheney for the Eagles will try and play it around. They'll kick it around to the point. But here comes Jared Jelenic now with the puck. He brings it into the near wing. Pass out in front. Was trying to get Peyton Lund, but it was poke checked away from him. Lucas Robinson will flip it up to Sam for Melissa Hoven in center ice. Loose in center. They're fighting for it along the boards. Brody Roach tries to break in the zone. Yes, he will. He's got Sterling Myers. Tries to put a shot on goal. Blocker saved by Lexi Cool. Another shot on goal. Never reached the net. In the Coug zone. Sterling Myers in the near corner. He takes a sign. Passes out to the point for Jared Jelenic, who was trying to pass it back to Sterling Myers, but he wasn't looking. Picked up by Peyton Lund behind the net for the Eagles. In the Coug zone. Ken Frederick gets it on his stick, and he finally clears it out of the zone. All the way down ice. We'll have icing. It'll be brought back into the Cougars zone. Every time they try and clear it, it somehow magically ends up back in the Cougars zone. 1 minute, 5 seconds left in the third period. 4-1 in favor of the Eagles, and time is running out for the Cougs.
Well, I can tell you one thing right now. The Cougs just keep getting tired, and they keep sending it on the ice, and another icing is going to be called every single time. Something you got to practice is just clearing the puck without icing it and just get more efficient on these passes.
Miles taking a post by Eli Nickish in the near faceoff circle in the Coug zone. It's won by the Cougs. Pushed around into the far corner. Eli Nickish was trying to play it for his men, but it's picked off by Cam Frederick, who will stop and start, put a move, try and clear through the zone. Yes, he does. He gets it into center ice, but the Eagles immediately push it back into the zone. Forecheck. Reed Mullen tries to play it through center ice, but it goes up the defensive body. Mullen now with the puck, past center ice. He'll bring it into the zone, the far wing, and he got absolutely leveled. Number 21, Sam Thompson, 21 on 21 action as he lowered the shoulder on Reed Mullen.
That is one of the cleanest big hits you're going to see.
Puck kicks into the Eagles zone. They'll play off the boards through center all the way back into the Coug zone. 23 seconds left in this third period. The Eagles just trying to shave off the rest of this period. Loose in center ice. They're fighting for it. Coug trying to break into the zone. They're getting bodied hard by the Eagle defenders. In their own zone, they'll take a little bit of time here, clear all the way back into the Cougar zone. They're just playing with them at this point. It'll be icing. It'll be brought back into the Eagles zone. 8 minutes left in the final period of this game. 4-1 in favor of the Eagles, and it's looking like it might be over for the Cougs here.
Well, with 8.6 seconds left, 4-1, the Eagles are gonna sweep the Cougars heading into the playoffs. The Cougs did get a goal and won the third period once again, but you got to win the first and second to win a game.
Miles staying on the faceoff. Eagles need to win it. They do. They'll win it. They'll waste the last 8 seconds here. Take a little bit of time, putting on some moves. 4 seconds left. It's all about wasting these last couple seconds. And that does it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the game after 3 periods of action. The Eagles win it 4-1, and they sweep the Cougs in this weekend series. Connor, what do we see in that third period, and what do we see in that game?
Well, honestly, both games, the Cougs won the third period.
Absolutely.
2-1 yesterday, and then 1-0 today.
Mm-hmm.
So the Cougs aren't that much worse of a team, or even they're relatively even teams in their own rights and everything like that. It's just a matter of putting the whole game together, and you hope to see that when they're playing against the Huskies next week on Friday, which we will also be streaming and everything like that on Friday at 1 o'clock. Make sure you guys tune in to KUGR Hockey once again for that playoff game. Very exciting. But heading back to this game, Sam Brash with a great game. Alexei Cool even had a great game, regardless of the 4-1 score. But
absolutely,
you got to put a complete game. I know Coach Lupinacci wants it. I know these players want to do it, especially coming off USC, where they thought they did play some complete games, but nothing found. And like we said, the phone was ringing and no one answered it. And the Cougs find themselves dropping 2 games and falling down one placement spot, as the Eagles do pass them and have the win percentage against them this season.
Absolutely. And looking at this game, who are you giving the 3rd star of the night to?
3rd star, I think, has to go to Frank Flood, because that goal was just highlight worthy. That was his only point of the game. Obviously, he had a lot of other great passes and stuff, but his only way on the score sheet was that backhand after a great move. And honestly, you might see that on ESPN, as that was just a filthy shot.
Absolutely.
Number 2, who are you going to go ahead and give it to?
Number 2, I mean, although he was on the losing team, you got to go Alexei Cool. Put it together a pretty great night. He only let in 4. Of course, they led in 6 last night. But, only letting in 4 off of an immense number of shots here. As the Cougs show support for all their fans here. They had a packed-out house tonight. They clapped their sticks on the ice. They shown that they love them wearing their alternate uniforms tonight. But yeah, 2nd star, you got to go Alexei Cool. And who are we giving the 1st star of the night to here?
It has to be Sam Brash.
Absolutely.
But honestly, I've been astonished and just very much surprised and very proud of these Eagles goaltenders, as coming into this game, they're both below 850 save percentage on the season, and they both came in here and almost shut out the Cougars, as Scott Kennedy had over a 950 save percentage yesterday, and Sam Brash looks to be about above a 970 save percentage again today. And just very astonishing, is these Cougars, they're not easy. These Cougars can score some goals, but just shut down by the Eagles defense and their goalies beneath the pipes. With that being said, though, I want both teams to build off. These are both very great teams. Both ended up with losing records, as the regular season has officially ended.
Yes.
The Eagles are looking like they're going to play. It's almost 99% certain they're going to play USC, the California team, so they might have a little jet lag. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles get a first-round upset, honestly. And then going over for our Cougars, Huskies have to drive farther.
Absolutely.
And it's a battle for the apple, we like to say. It's a rivalry, so a lot more intense is going to go into it. As Coach Lupinacci said, regardless if we didn't win in the regular season, that does not matter. It's a 0-0 hockey game start of these playoffs.
Absolutely. 2 exciting nights of hockey here. Both these teams getting ready for playoffs. Both teams going up against pretty tough competition in the playoffs coming up. But yeah, no, the Cougs end the regular season, dropping both games against the Eastern Washington Eagles, 6-2 last night and 4-1 tonight. Both 2 great nights of hockey, but both teams looking really solid heading into playoffs. That's going to do it for tonight's action here in this hockey matchup. I'm Smith Slye.
I'm Connor Simmons, and make sure you guys tune in on Friday night at 1 o'clock, as Wazoo is taking on the Huskies in the first round of the playoffs.
Absolutely. You are listening to KUGR Live on YouTube. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Have a great night and good luck.